What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? It's your boy Nathan. We are back with another preview. Game week 6 of the Premier League. We will have a guest coming in shortly. Another debutant on the channel. Looking forward to it. Links in the description to the Bun Teki show. Ishan's going to join us. So, looking forward to that discourse. Pulkit's here. Hey, Jugal, I'm good. Defectives here. God, everybody's here already. I came a little late, guys, just because actually Ishan's going to join in a few minutes. So I said, well, I'll just wait till he comes. Hello, Nitesh. Hello, everybody. Do share the video before we get to it. This should be fun. When is the deadline? 3:30 tomorrow, Fantasy Premier League. Yeah, 3:30 tomorrow. 5 o'clock kickoff is the early game. 3:30 tomorrow. There we go. Hello, Ishan.
Hello, what's up?
Hello.
Sorry for
Good,
being a
good.
little late,
Oh, no,
but
it's okay. I also just started. It's perfectly fine.
oh, la, la, la. How's
Our
Josh?
condolences to Ahmad and family.
What happened to
This is
man?
why I know Ahmad's not there. So I'm sure Ash will absolutely love somewhere in the corner there, enjoying that fact. Uh, let's see what happened. I'll have to find. I was actually out the whole day today, so due to a bereavement in the family, of course, they had to use the fancy English words. But yeah,
I hope all's
someone in his family has passed away. So we are giving all the support to Ahmad. Okay, fair
yep.
enough. If I'm not mistaken, I think last year also something happened to him.
To Maz?
Um, yeah, in his family, if I'm not mistaken. So
Oh
that's
no.
little hard luck there.
Yep,
Sadly.
yep, yep. It's always
Who's saying
tough.
hello? It's not there because someone passed away. So no Maza, no Ahmad, which means you know who it is. Defective. It's time to check your pulses.
Are you a big Dallo fan, Nathan? Is that
It's
how
not
it
about
is?
being. See, the thing is, right? The thing is, I before the season started, I just didn't see Mazraoui and Ahmad working. And
At the
on
right
top
wing
of
back. Yeah,
yeah, whatever you
yeah,
want to call that position, kind of fed up of the formation already. Um, and the problem in this case is one is to defensively. It's not in his DNA to be defensive. He can if he can hold the ball, he can defend high up the pitch if he needs to hold it. But running back and defending, not his thing.
yep,
Mazraoui had a good game, yes, last week, but he had a howler of a game the week before. So the thing is, you'll have to be worried about that there. And Dallo is the only one who's balanced to some extent. And the fact that he plays left wing back makes him even more important to our team.
yep.
So it's not about being a fan. It's about basically knowing what's going to happen. Besides, he has openly said that he's part of the leadership group. So I mean, clearly, I'm not the only one who's a fan. So
Dallo is the part of the leadership group in the United camp.
see, even if he's not part of the leadership group, the fact that Amarim likes him a lot kind of is, he might not be
Hmm.
part of the group, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah. For sure, for sure.
yeah. It's like
But what do you
Mount.
think?
Mount's not part of the leadership group either, but he absolutely loves him. So
Yeah. But what do you think is Maza's best position in this formation
right center
under
back.
Ahmed, right? I feel so
Right center.
too.
But the
Yeah.
thing is, if he plays like how he did last week, then there's a very good chance he's going to play a lot at right wing back.
I think when Maza's playing that position at the right wing back or whatever, I think there's also a sense of confusion that he and Mbuemo bring with them. So I
Yeah,
think
because they both want to cut in.
no,
They
they
both
look
want to cut in.
absolutely similar.
Well,
Yeah.
that I think that's a hairline issue more than a choice issue. But Allah is
They
there.
they make
What's
up for the
happening
lack of
behind your
hair.
back? It can't be behind your back if you're seeing it. Ayush. That's the good news. Is there any news on Mount? I mean, we shouldn't start him. If we are smart, we won't start him.
Yeah.
Which
About
very
time you play
frightening.
the big three.
No, it's not that. It's fresh of an injury. Why take a chance? I
Yeah,
don't think
for
it's
sure.
smart. The playing 11 shall be Sesko and Mbeumo Cunha up top, Bruno Ugarte. Help us. Doku, Dallo, Yoro, Shaw, Delic, Lamens. Chal yaar, at least Lamens is there, yaar.
What is up
Take
with
that.
Lamins? I mean, why is he not starting? What's up with that?
The
There is
prob
so many.
the no no the reason I
Yeah,
laugh no is because
yeah,
I have a idea of why he's not starting that, but the truth
yeah.
of the matter is it could just be bullshit. Like for example, I thought he wasn't going to get two tough games. People would say that wouldn't be fair to him. He's a young goalkeeper in a new league. I mean, no one complained about it as much when David De Gea did it 19 years old, but it's different gravy, obviously.
Yeah.
Some people are legendary and some people, they're Onana. So it's okay. But
Fair. Fair.
I think I think there should be no excuse as to why he doesn't start at Brentford. Because if he doesn't start at Brentford,
Then there's a
then
deeper
then
reason.
then there's going to be a lot of people are going to be asking what's happening there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely going to try and integrate him. I mean, he shouldn't start. He'll come off
Hmm.
the bench because I wouldn't play people fresh off an injury anyway, especially someone that injury prone. But yeah, Maza, who's like, see, the truth of the matter is, Nitesh, and this is going to sound really offensive, so please don't be offended. A lot of people don't want to say Nusay Masraoui, because that's how that's how you
I,
actually
I
say his
I
name.
can't get myself to say that word, man. Say that name.
For me, the Moroccan names are very fun to say. I
Yeah.
don't know, especially if you hear it once, it's
Yeah.
quite a journey once you start getting used to it. Maz is out till
Nobody can
international
call
break.
Mazarawi, man. It's just so much, too many syllables.
Yeah, and people call him Noose, but
Oh, who?
not.
Who's calling him
That's kind of
Noose?
English fans
There
for
are
you.
people. There
Yeah.
are people. Okay, okay, okay. But what's your lineup for tomorrow? Ideal.
Probably the same lineup he actually picked. To be fair,
Yeah.
let me just put that up here. I'm pretty sure I picked that lineup actually. Sesko and Vermo, Cunha, Bruno, not Ugarte. Everybody except Ugarte, I'll pick. I don't know what
Who's
to
this?
do there.
Casemiro Menu.
I'd play Menu. What can you lose? What can you lose?
I mean, that's something that everybody's been asking for the last 5 game weeks. Why would you not play Menu? But like, there's definitely an issue there, right? I
Again,
mean,
do
there is.
you? It feels like he's telling us a story. So I don't really want to say there is one, but who knows? Tomorrow is your midsem exam, and is my midsem exam, and I haven't studied. Don't ask me why, because I don't know myself. What should I do now? Leave it up to God to study 10% of the syllabus. I'll tell you what, Destroyer. If you ever believe in the mugging theory, I think the mugging theory can help depending on how much you can actually absorb. So
Hmm.
since you only have whatever few hours left, you might as well just pour it into it now. You're already here. What's the worst that can happen? I don't know. Ishan, any tips?
Yeah, I would say I've prepared for all my exams post 10 p.m. like the night before, so it's definitely doable. And I was pretty good academically. It's
Let me
doable. You
let
can
me.
do.
This is not professional advice on how to study. I just want to be
No,
very
it
clear
is not.
about this.
But all I'm just giving you that hope that it is possible. So what you do is this: you begin at 9:30. You don't begin right now because it needs to be a round number, right? When you start, so you begin at 9:30. You study till about 11:30. Then you take a small break. Maybe I'm assuming if it's your exam, you don't smoke, so don't smoke. And then study till about 3 in the night. Get like 3-4 hours of sleep. Go give that exam, and then I think that should be enough, man. I think when you're in pressure, now you study with more focus. So don't stress, just focus. That's my
Like I
two
said,
cents.
like I said, I really think the mugging theory works depending on absorption rate. So might
Yeah.
as well do how much you can.
matlab, you won't have space to understand what you're
Exactly.
studying. So might as well just mug it.
Oh, come on, bro. Don't start. has been
What?
pissed poor.
What? Oh man, oh
Oh,
man,
I
oh man.
love this though. I love this. I love this because the Grimsby Town thing. I mean, listen, yeah, if he gives him a break, I wouldn't mind, to be honest. Let's see if it works. When it doesn't
But
work, I think
break,
less people will ask.
Nathan, but break from what? You're not playing Europe. You're out of
Yeah,
Carabao.
but
That's basically two competitions you're going to be playing with. I think Bruno should start every match this season.
see, but the problem with that theory is, Ishan, is how many injuries have people picked up before Europe even started?
But y'all didn't play the Club World Cup, right? So
No,
it's,
we
I
didn't,
think,
but we had a full season. No, we played right till May though.
no fair. But like,
No, but
all I'm saying is
Arsenal's
that
players got injured. Arsenal's players didn't play in the
Arsenal
Club World Cup.
definitely has an issue with their medical team and the way that Arteta coaches them. That's a rather longer conversation, but I really feel that there is some problem with Arteta, man. And there was and I say this as well, that there was a problem with how Klopp coached the team as well. We also had a lot of injuries every season, so I'm
See,
not like,
if I remember correctly, and you can corroborate this, the first season of Klopp, there was a lot of injuries because nobody could play that high intensity football. So
yeah,
they
yeah.
would
I
get
mean,
fatigue. They would get fatigue muscle injuries.
correct, correct. And then see, over time he built a squad who could play that. We had the most boring midfield of all times in Wijnaldum, Henderson, and Milner, man. Right? So we needed runners. He needed a midfield who could run their asses out every game and for 90 minutes. Right? So we built what he was, the style of football that he wanted to play. We built for it. But I think Arteta has had 7 years to build that squad. अगर वो फिर भी there is this issue where
But you have
people
to
are
look
getting
at it from a Marvel perspective, right? It never ever ends because the different phases, the story continues. You know,
hmm.
eventually, everyone just stops watching it. How it works. Mahdi, Euro, Maguire, Liz, Shaw, Bruno, Ugarte, Menu, Dogu, Cunha. Basically the same team, yeah. All of us are basically picking. I mean, that Ugarte one is really sad, but you gotta have balls, man. Maybe. I mean, bro, this guy is calling in Harry Maguire as his first substitution.
Man, also, bro, you
Benching,
can't.
you know.
I love how I can call you bro, and then because that's your
I
name.
know,
But
that's what I said. That's exactly what I said to him.
yeah, but I mean, you see, all due respect, I don't think that United has a squad that Madrid has. You don't have the luxury of rotating the way Zabi does. So I mean, that's there. But I feel, see, when you're only playing, say what, 38 plus, chalo, 6 matches or 40 matches, sorry, 40, 45, 50 matches at max in a season, you can afford to play your best player for all those matches, man. Itna to karega.
But the thing is, you must be wanting to do it, right? Like whether you can or cannot is at the end. If you don't want to do it, you don't want to do it. No, what can you do? Like
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just saying, no. He was talking about like balls to play, not play Bruno, which is a great point. But the truth of the matter is, he is literally picking Harry Maguire as his first sub, whether we are drawing, winning, or trailing. So
Hmm.
if we are trailing in the Arsenal match and your first substitution is Harry Maguire, it's not exactly the definition of balls, is it?
Yep.
So then it's
So he
like,
clearly doesn't have the balls. So
no, it's not that. It's not that. It's you know
yeah.
what? I wish I could say that, but his Rashford remark actually proves he does have balls with the goalkeeping thing. It does prove it. The
What
problem
was
is
that?
the stubbornness, where he said his 60-year-old goalkeeper showed more effort than him. That's how it started. No, that's why Rashford is that.
Oh,
Yeah.
he went out on the this thing and
Oh
said
wait,
this, yeah.
you don't know why Rashford doesn't like Amaram? This is why. This is how it started
Oh.
in a press conference after a match.
Mm. I think Rashford has also been coddled a lot at United. I think he's because he had so much potential, man. Like when he was just coming up in the ranks, I used to think that why does Liverpool not have a player like this in our academy? And then it's such a shame for what has happened.
What
Yeah,
do you want to
yeah,
do? What do
Daksh, I'm so sorry. Daksh, 1 second. Daksh, I'm really
what,
sorry. Listen,
what do you
it
want
just,
to?
I think Arteta and Arsenal lives in my head rent free, man. And
I don't
I
know.
clarified
But
also that this is
why
not an
though?
isolated. This is not, no, but this is not an isolated criticism to Arteta. This is a general observation that I saw under Klopp also. And Klopp is like the best manager that we have had in the last 2 decades.
I mean, Julia was better, no?
Who?
Gerard Houllier.
I mean, Klopp's मतलब last एक second last
Bro, yaar, I'm joking, yaar. Come on.
I mean
Joking.
I take that I know people who would try to justify it. I live on Twitter.
Gerard Houllier? Really?
I mean I live on Twitter, so they would have some remarks for
I live on Twitter.
yeah yeah. अरे
Okay,
मैंने
so
बिल्नर को क्या बोला यार? I love Milner man.
Milner, I mean, bang average, frankly speaking.
Yeah,
Frankly,
but like,
bro, what is this, bro? Now, don't you become like Ayush and go, oh, Jordan Henderson is our best captain ever. And I'm like, bro, what are you talking
what?
about, bro? Like,
No.
for real, for real.
No, no. I
What are you
mean,
talking
see,
about?
he's a good player. He's not a great
Dude,
player, but I think
that
in
is,
our
he made such a dirty face to me when I told him he was an average captain, no? He's an
Henderson.
average captain from the Liverpool players I've seen, dude. Okay,
Okay,
you
okay,
can eat
okay.
my shot. From the players I've seen with my
Yeah,
eyes,
yeah.
average.
Okay. In terms of his playing ability, I'll contest that.
He's
But
Lee
then,
Catamol's son, dude. He's literally Lee Catamol's son. Did you
but
watch him
listen,
play with
no,
Lee
I
Catamol
think
in Sunderland?
what's important here is the context. Okay, so he was the captain of the team that was just becoming a great team from a middle table team. So he saw that transition happen, right? And then he had this like his captaincy style was very fight with the refs, hold his players accountable. He was very crucial in setting up the
Geordie-esque.
yeah. And he
Geordie-esque.
also listen. He also set up a what do you call it, like the culture that Liverpool has right now in terms of accountability and those comebacks and the mentality that we have. I really feel that Henderson did play a big part in that, setting up that culture. So isliye Liverpool fans really respect him. uh, at the same time, we did criticize him very harshly because of his footballing abilities. But then matlab, I would put him there. I remember, I think he won the Player of the Year when he won the. Yeah, Lala, love you, man. Milner is the goat. But
Milner is not the.
listen, Henderson was
Oh,
the Player of the Year when he won the league
painful, bro.
after
It's
30 years, man.
painful. Painful, bro. Come on. Gerard. Fucking Risa.
Yeah.
Hipia. Pepe Reina. What are we talking about, dude? Are we being for real here?
We
Bloody
just
Liverpool bloody
no,
players I'm talking
listen,
about.
when listen when your the entire 11 is mid, right, and then some people stand out because of whatever they do, then the perception is.
No. So you're telling me CVG is mid?
I'm not saying CVG is mid. I'm saying okay. I'm just saying that when Henderson was playing, and because he was playing in that transition team for those 3 years, and he did stand out. That's why we respect him, and that's why we value Milner and Henderson so much. Milner had to play at left back, right back, fucking defensive mid, attacking
Milner,
mid, winger.
Milner, Milner, Milner is 100% one of the best all-round players I've ever seen
Yeah.
play in the past. But he's not exceptional in any way. But
No,
he
no,
was the one of the
absolutely.
most reliable players I've
But
seen.
at the same
For
time,
sure.
Nathan, he has the Champions League record for the most assists in a single season.
You see
You
this?
can't contest
You see
that.
this?
You
You
can't.
see this? This is the remarks I have to deal with. These are the comparisons people make about leadership.
I
He's
mean, see,
comparing Bruno Fernandez's bloody
listen,
contribution to the
I would
team compared
actually,
to Henderson, bro.
I
Come
would
on.
actually take on that argument, man. Matlab, take on this discussion. I mean, I get it. I mean, I get why somebody would say it. Is all I'm saying. I mean, it's very subjective. Is all I'm saying. It's very subjective. You're watching a team day in day out, the entire 90 for the
Gerard,
entire season.
Hippier,
We're comparing
Reina.
him to we're comparing him to Bruno right now. I'm not comparing him
Bruno
to
is
Gerard.
much more effective as a captain. He actually leads from the
Yeah,
front
but
with
that's
actual
his
stats,
captaincy style.
not
With
vibes,
Jordi
bro.
Hendo, with Jordi Hendo, the style was to shout
Fucking Jordi
and
Hendo,
shout and hold people
bro.
accountable and hold like just like give it to the refs. I mean, that's a different style of this thing. And then he
I'm not
also
really sure where this is coming from, but okay. I don't know what that's
oh
about.
man,
Okay, I don't know
listen,
about that. Whatever that is.
I'll tell you what. I think in the last 2-3 years or so, right? I think people have just excelled at they've just learned the art of rage baiting so hard, right? Like people just like they're just fucking with you at some point. Yeah, 100%.
So this I agree.
Yeah, True.
Definitely agree. 100%. No doubt about that. You cannot deny that. You know what? He is like, bro, these diabolical people is really true, bro. It's really true. When we are talking about captaincy contribution between Fernandez and Henderson, no, I want to cry. This for
Yes,
real.
listen, but listen, Nathan. In all honesty, with all the
He is
sincerity that
defending
I
your
have,
players. What do you mean? He is defending
Bruno,
your players.
Bruno will go down as the top, like one of the top 15 midfielders after he retires. Okay, Jordan Henderson will go down as one of the best captains to win the because he has the trophies to show for it.
I want to
He's won the
cry
big
here.
two.
I really
He's
I blame
listen.
Gerard for
All his health.
slipping, bro.
Oh man,
Now
come
I
on, man.
really blame him for slipping. When I hear this, no, now I really feel sad that he slipped.
But he see this is what my point is, right? Like he's always moaning and crying when the team is losing. Henderson like really did show the character and
So
got the camp to
Nitish,
like
Nitish,
play.
you're talking about personal attributes. This man has GA to back it up, not vibes. Let's be real. What are y'all talking about? Like for real.
I mean,
What
that's what
fucking hell?
captaincy
He
is
has
about.
prime Salah, he has Salah, Mane, and fucking Firmino, and Bruno has fucking Dan James and Marcus Rashford. Are you
Okay,
for
I'll
real,
tell
bro? Come
Nathan,
on.
Nathan, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Okay. Do you watch cricket by any chance?
Oh, look at this! Look at this, Lala, Lala. You know when I saw your live with Nidhi, no, and I saw Isaac score, no. The first thing I wanted to do was unfollow you. Dude. That is the first thing that was going
What did he
through.
do? What did he do?
Isaac scored, no. So I was expecting something generational out of Lala, but
Yeah.
I think the Southampton match stressed him out enough. So
Oh.
we got a relaxed approach post match.
Oh, we got a mediocre celebration.
No, no, it's okay. He celebrated enough for after the signing. Please,
Yeah, yeah.
thank you. He's
I
been
think
celebrating
I
before the
think
goal, after the goal, during the transfer, before the transfer. He celebrated enough.
but we got our share of dopamine when he signed only, I think. But sorry, I was coming back to the point, right? Do you watch cricket, Nathan?
Of course.
Yeah. So let's just compare, say, somebody like a Virat Kohli captaincy ODI team and a MS Dhoni captained ODI team, right? Now, this one really did win all the trophies, but was he impacting the game as much as Kohli? No, right? But he will go down in history as the best, one of the best ODI captains of all times, right? So that's the comparison between Bruno and Virat Kohli was, giving it with the runs. I think he's the like stats wise, run scored wise, wins wise, he's one of the best captains India's had. But Dhoni did not, like he had his like winning moments and he had those
Yeah.
moments, but he was not, contributing as much. So I think that's a parallel that I would draw with, say, when you're comparing Henderson and Bruno.
Actually, Pulkit's come up with a real thing. I just joined again. I have a counterpoint. Bruno's a much better captain. Why wasn't he able to handle the ego? Sancho, Rashi, Ghana, Ahmad, and Anthony. I'll explain it to you in very simple words. Because these are all grown men and they should be doing it themselves.
Listen, but the world doesn't work like that, right? I mean, these
No,
are
but
these are
I
young
mean,
kids. These are
listen, dude,
young,
all at the end of the day, everyone has to handle their own stuff.
but these are young 20, 21, 22 year olds
Sancho
with
has had off the ground,
pitch. Oh,
off the pitch issues from Man City. Are you trying to tell me
yeah.
Pep Guardiola can't control him?
No, no, no. See, Sancho is not the only one. All I'm saying is that
No.
it
So
takes man management. It takes profiling.
Speaking of Rashi, that means Jose Mourinho is a bad coach because Jose Mourinho played him. Louis Van Gaal played him. Bro, you can put this on Bruno, but Bruno ain't the one who got them into the team.
No, no, no.
Except for Ahmad
Listen,
and Anthony, Bruno's the newest member of this team.
I do not agree with this point in isolation. All I'm saying is that see, it's also a foundational issue at United in terms of their signings, their profiling of players before they sign them. But then I do not agree. I think when you're a 21-year-old making that much amount of money and having that much amount of fame where you're playing for the United team, then your mind is supposed to go left, right, right. So you need that culture set in the dressing room where these players are set accountable and they're told what to do and what not to do.
Yeah.
And see, that comes takes me back to the point that I made, that I think Henderson did help us establish that culture in the Liverpool dressing room, and that is why we give him the credit for it. I mean, we're not contesting the player that he was. I mean,
Honestly, I think Klopp would have whipped all of them into shape anyhow. If I'm being very
he
honest
had
with
that
you,
about
but
him. Yeah, he had that about him. But see, of course, like all this would not have happened had Klopp not come. But we would not be having this conversation had Klopp not come, right? So,
Nitesh, based on your statement, that means Stevie G was the bum.
man, come on, man, Nitish, come
Is this
on,
not
man.
true? Fair, right? Thank you. I mean, you just kind of proved my
We had
point, sadly,
a
not his. I
horrible
mean,
11 compared to what Chelsea was doing back then, what United
not
was
a
doing
horrible
back then.
11. Okay, take it easy. Not a
We
horrible
had
11.
a
Okay?
we had a comparatively a very subpar 11, Nathan, always, and Stevie G still managed to stand out. He's the reason why we're here. Is that he kept us relevant in whatever capacity.
Carragher's better than Konate?
Absolutely not.
You don't think so?
No.
You think you get to 800 appearances because you're a bum?
And
No,
listen,
no, 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 no. Now let's do
okay,
this.
okay, I'll do
Good.
it. 800 appearances in the phase when Carragher was playing
Mhm.
for Liverpool.
Yeah.
Yes. Carragher in this team would not start. He would be my fifth choice centre back.
Actually, he would start
Below,
because Konate and Gomez can't keep themselves fit enough for it to make any difference.
yeah, but he would still be my best 11. He would be my fifth choice centre back
Fifth choice.
under Leone. No, no,
Oh, get out,
that's not a
bro.
stretch. Okay,
Come
it's a
on.
stretch. It's a stretch. It's a
What?
stretch. He would be over Gomez. He would be my third choice centre back. But yeah, all I'm saying is that when Gallagher was playing his football,
Who
and
is
see,
better, Risa or Robertson as a player?
I just really enjoyed Risa too much for me to say Robertson, but
That is the right answer.
yeah, but on paper Robertson is the better
Of course.
left back
But bro, you
because of all
can't
that
do
you've
this by
done.
paper because you have really people. The cyclical issue of football is you will have great players playing in teams that win nothing. Like
Yeah, yeah.
Matt Letizia played his entire career at Southampton, but anyone will tell you Matt Letizia would have got into any Premier League team,
Hmm.
any.
Hmm.
But he had nothing to show for it in the end.
No, but yeah, I
In
mean,
fact,
see, I just I
what really does Alan Shearer? Blackburn basically spent way too much money and won the league that year. They couldn't maintain it. He went to Newcastle. All he did was score goals.
yeah,
I mean,
very
he's a
similar to the
fantastic player. Yeah.
very similar to what the second on the list in terms of goal scorer has done. He just made a better decision to go to Bayern, but I think he'll be back soon. Okay, what did Roger say? I mean,
Now we are cooking. Man. Now we are
right?
getting. Now it's becoming fun. You know, it's nice not
Yeah,
to talk about our players for once.
yeah,
It's
it's become a Liverpool stream, but yeah, Konate, based on the quality that he has and how complete he is, he set the injury record aside. I think he's one of the best, and I've maintained this since last year. I think he's one of the best centre backs in the world, based on quality. One of the best channel defenders, I would say.
hey bud, hey bud, hey bud. Ask Vieira what he thinks about that point he just made.
Ask
What
Haaland's
a
dad
fun.
also.
Don't think he's going to give a nice answer.
Listen, I started watching football at in 2009, right? So I've only seen the latter part, right? So
But that's
I'm
fine, yeah.
I'm
You can't do
always
anything
honest
about it.
about it. Always honest about it. I'm not. See, I was what I was in 2009. I was 11. I was not even understanding football back then. So of course my I have recency bias because I'm that young. Okay, I'm not gonna. He's not bullying me. It's bullying.
Oh,
Bullying. Acha,
I
bullying.
think you need to
Yeah.
relax. Ara for me ahead of Kunal.
I mean, see,
Oh, I'm loving this,
based on
dude.
individual skill, I would not put him over Konate.
Based on hamstring dexterity, I would put him in front of
Yeah,
Konate.
100%. I would put 98% of the footballers above Konate by that respect.
Only Shaw, Konate, Shaw and Konate on one side of the pitch.
Oh man,
Someone just said something about it's not about forget the players' names I mentioned. With players like Shaw coming out and saying dressing room atmosphere is better after those players left. So captain, one of the main job tasks to maintain it. I will counter this by saying Pulkit, everyone that has left Manchester United all said Bruno was the person that helped them improve before they left. Like Anthony Elanga has very openly been he's been very open about it after he left. Um, it's about what information comes out of, and some people don't talk about these things. Anthony
What is
Elanga, you can
Langa's?
go find out. Anthony Elanga said Bruno was very pivotal in my growth while I got picked out by Ragnick from the youth. See, the thing is, there is always a this and a that story. Who knows? No, whatever. When the time is right, only people, eventually say stuff. But it is what it is. It is what it is. This is okay. So we had enough fun. We'll ride up everyone. So that's great.
Yeah, nobody's
Keeps
really
the entertainment
riled
going.
up there. I think we moved past. I think Nathan gets riled up because there is so
No, no.
much.
I listen, bro.
Yeah.
I cannot accept this Henderson theory. I'll admit it openly. I have seen way too many better Liverpool players. That is just my opinion. That is
But
absolutely
we're
fine if
talking,
no one
but
believes
we
that.
were only comparing him to and see, this is what happens when
Well,
you
okay.
really.
Let me spin it. Let me spin it in a different way for you.
Yeah,
Do you think any difference would be if Mohamed Salah was the captain?
for sure. Back when he
No,
had
no.
come in.
I mean in terms of impact. Like how would
Uh,
the net result be impacted?
I mean, we would never really know, right? It's not that
So
tangible, is
I'm
what
just
I'm saying.
saying,
Is
there's
what
like four people who you could have put that armband on who were bloody outperforming everybody every
I'm
week, and they
See,
ended up,
Salah has now he's what 33 years old. He's become that person and he's become that presence and he's become the Mohamed Salah because all the stats that he has accumulated over the years. But when he had just come in, he was just coming out of Roma. If you'd put the captain's armband on him, I don't think we definitely would have seen a difference. Is all I'm saying.
see, Ayush doesn't. That's why I asked you actually.
Yeah,
Ayush actually doesn't.
I just
He,
gave you a very complicated 5 marks answer because
I don't know.
yep. Well, Ankit has some real questions, okay? He just doesn't care about the topic that we're talking about. He just
I
like
love
has
it.
some
Yeah, I
real
love it. We'll
yeah,
answer. With 70 plus injuries, ETH finished eighth. Actually, I spoke about this with Ash yesterday, only funny enough. And we
yeah.
tore into him, but why we find was 15th position last year and 10th this year with Amram. So, Ankit, if you're new to the channel, first of all, welcome. But on Ayush's channel, I think even on Ishan's channel. So, I think I said it on both channels. For me, if we finish bottom half of the table, he's sacked. And I believe someone asked me if we win the FA Cup and we finish bottom half of the table. I said he's still sacked. So my thing is seventh. I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt for one season for gradual progression, a full season. It's not okay with me at all that he finished 15th either. For the record, personally, it's not okay with me. I actually think there's a lot of people in the chat who also don't find that okay too. So to answer your question, we're not fine with it. We're just giving him a full season to see where it goes. But I mark my words, Ankit, don't be surprised if he finishes bottom half of the season, bottom half of the table at the end of the season. Believe me, 90% of people will be asking for him to get sacked.
Hmm. I just feel that people are a little too bullish on Amarim because of how he gaslights the fans.
Yeah,
And I say this with like full seriousness. I think he's very good in front of the press, man. So he knows how to get people on. Like he plays the victim.
bro. Like
But
I
what
think
was that?
other
What was
people
that?
are fed up.
What was that last comment that you had pinned?
Oh, sorry. Wait, what was that the one? Yeah.
Oh man. Okay.
The sad part about that comment, Nitesh, is both Lala and Ishan think Bruno is actually a very good captain. So, so sadly, I don't know who is that supposed to insult, but
He's a
not
different
me.
kind of captain, and like an incredible player in this United team.
It's what it is.
But
Yeah, everybody is different. What can you do?
yeah, man, I completely. He's a proper fuck boy, man. Like he just he's just always manipulating.
Not
Like
exactly what I was thinking, but okay, fair enough.
no, I mean, see, he has all the fuckboy traits in terms of he looks good. nice hair, he's got a nice smile, he has a nice voice. I feel that I'm gay for him. I'm not, right? I'm very straight. But all I'm saying is that he has always the right things to stay, but his actions don't follow up what he says. And then he's always, like pulling people towards. He has a charisma about him, that no matter how badly he treats you, you still find hope in your heart that he, oh, ye kar lega, ye theek hai.
Bro, I'm
So
telling you, half of the people that watch my channel,
yeah.
they don't have any hope. They're just letting you know now. They don't have any hope. Seriously.
You see, oh, hey, that's an interesting question.
I believe, oh, I don't think I actually discussed it yesterday, Pulkit. I don't know if you were on Ash's channel, but Wayne Rooney came up with a great point. He said when Klopp came in, he went he went down the whole football pyramid to create a
Hmm.
streamlined effect for new players to come in.
Yeah,
So they play the same way. He said, "Why is Amarim not done it?" He's saying it doesn't
mm,
make sense because tomorrow, if you have injuries, like as above mentioned by Ankit, 70 plus injuries and finished eighth. If we have an injury riddled season like that, why will he not pull someone up to take his place temporarily?
yeah.
So Bruni brought in a good point, and honestly, there's no answer, Pulkit. If you're asking me what was the strategy behind it, there was none. There was no strategy. No strategy.
I didn't even know this was happening. I just thought that this was the
Oh yeah, yeah.
standard.
Rooney because Kai Rooney is playing na in the under 15, so he knows.
Oh, but it's really weird. Like if you have a certain system that you want to play and that you're in love with, and you're so stubborn that you don't want to change it, and then you don't want to get the young teams to be playing the same system. It's just really weird.
Like like I told you, no, some of us have already given up hope. We are just
They-
watching it every week. We're just watching it.
oh, Jayesh is saying that I do have hope because I have Sesko in my FPL.
These differentials, no, are going to kill everybody this
Yeah,
season.
yeah.
Just watch.
And I think, everybody's learned that from Barca, right? I mean, Barca started that whole La Masia thing, and then and they still, like the reason Barca is because of La Masia. They managed to
Actually,
get so many of them.
it started with with Ajax. Cruyff took it to Barcelona.
Got it. Yeah.
Even in fact, Ajax still do it. Even apparently, they do it to this day. But yeah, no, Ishan, give me what? Okay, give me the Manchester United jersey.
Rhythm, yaar. I'll do a giveaway. You get my subscribers to 500. I'll give you a
Yeah,
United jersey.
gotta get to 500 quick now.
Yeah.
Good, you learned your lesson. Great. Not being best, but he's a कोई नहीं है for captain. Yeah, but और कोई नहीं
Who
है.
else? Who else, right? Who else?
So people are saying Matthias Delict, but Matthias Delict doesn't even play all the games at the moment. It doesn't make sense
But
here.
like, I think at least this season he would be one of the first names on the team sheet, right? Did it?
So Rio Ferdinand came out last this week, I guess, after the match, and he said one thing I really don't like is the fact that he keeps changing centre backs. Like it's not a
Yeah.
fixed three. Yeah,
Hmm.
Rio Ferdinand even came out and said that. Yeah, it will be really unfair, Pulkit, and that's probably why we are not promoting people right now. Whoever we have are the players we are in rotation with, unfortunately or fortunately, depending on how you look at it. Under 20, I have trouble sleeping because they, bro, I have trouble sleeping here. Forget the
Oh
under
man.
23s.
Oh man. Yeah, soon. One day I will come live.
You have to come live regularly, man. I don't know what your timing schedule is, but you got to make it work somehow. Like
Might
even if a game's not going on, no, you have to like just
I'll tell you what my timing schedule is. Okay, whenever this stream finishes, I'll resume work. I'll work till about 4 in the morning. Then I'll sleep. Wake up at about 12:30 ish. Get ready.
you have
Office
a
started.
you have an
Yeah,
outsourced job.
yeah. All my clients are UK US based, so I have to be awake in those hours. And then my office starts at 3, so I have to go down because people start coming in.
So should we start anything? Oh, did you watch the Southampton game? I was only watching Lala's face, Lala and Nidhi stressing out.
No, no, I did watch it. My friends were a friend of mine was leaving the country for Spain, so we were also playing FIFA at the same time. But it was a
Shit,
fun
dude, you
game to
must
watch.
really feel bad. Everybody's leaving you for Spain,
Oh man, oh man. The
dude.
first one I really did not mind. Fuck that guy. But this one really. I mean, I've lost all my friends who played like who came over for FIFA. So I'm just like losing all my friends are gone. So that
King of
part sucks.
FIFA, you got the new one this week? I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah, yeah.
today came out the
No, no, I
official.
had the early access, so I got it on the
Oh,
19th.
you got Ultimate Edition?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I always get
Oh,
it because I play a lot of FIFA.
that's a real commitment, dude.
Yeah, that's my only. So either I'm on the desk working or I'm doing this. So it's either or.
Fair enough. So what we normally do is we do the preview. Would you like to go with our games first, or would you like to get some of the games out of the way? How do you want to do it?
Yeah,
We'll do it
let's just
however
like
you feel
get
like.
some not less important games out of the way, and then we can talk about the United
It's
and
okay,
Liverpool
dude. No
game.
one will feel insulted if you say crap. It's okay.
I don't know, man.
I
There'll
don't.
be
I don't think anyone's going to feel like,
no,
insulted at
there'll be
least.
a Crystal. Sorry, there'll be a Bournemouth fan who'll come in and be like, "Oh, you fucking top
Hater,
six hater."
generational hater.
Yeah. Oh, y'all have the first game.
Yeah. It doesn't matter to
No.
me. We can do it if you want. There's no. Oh, wow, we are both playing on Saturday. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
That's not bad. Yes. Ghost of Yote is releasing 2nd October. If I had a PS5, I would be all over that game and I would probably not stream for 3 weeks.
It's
Thank
called the
God I
Ghost
don't.
Beauty. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
No,
I'm not
Ghost
a
of
gamer
Tsushima
gamer.
sequel. Bro, if you got a
No,
PS5, it
I mean
has to be.
I've had the PS5 since it came. I just only play FIFA on there. I
I'll
just
give you
like
I'll give you some I'll give you some recommendations where you can chill and play so it doesn't matter. I'll give you some
yeah, 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 please,
recommendations.
please.
Then you can, yeah. So should we go Chelsea versus Brighton first?
Yep, yep. Or we could
So many
do it in the order, right? So we could
You
start
want
with
to
the United
do
game.
it or not? Excellent. I'm
Yeah.
down for the order. Perfect. Let's do this. Oh,
Oh,
favorable
oh,
record for once. That's
oh,
nice.
wow. That's
I have a
new.
favorable record.
That's fresh. But
Fresh.
listen, Nathan, I'll tell you something. So I started the channel last year, right? And then we started streaming, and then on my panel there are two United fans. There's one Chelsea fan, there's one Arsenal fan, and then there's me, right? So I think y'all played Brent. No, we played Brentford in the second, third game in the game last season, and then we played you guys in the sixth, seventh game week. Something like this happened, right?
Yeah.
And then on the stream, I said that before the United in the preview stream before the United game, I said, "Listen, guys, that I feel that the Brentford attack is better than United's." And everybody in the chat and the entire panel just started, like whatever. They just like cornered me and then fucking bullied me for an hour and a half. And then turns out y'all are buying fucking Mbuemo. Their attack outscored United's attack massively. It's just like it's one of those moments where like I bought the stock early.
Fair enough. Fair enough. What do you think about
So
this game though?
oh man, I think see, I've said this before and I'll say this again. I think United season has been massively over exaggerated in terms of how bad it has been. I don't think it has been that bad. I think United wins it pretty easily. What is Brentford's 11?
So I believe it
Three.
will be most likely.
Oh,
So if I'm Pinnock is not going to be there. Pinnock is not. I don't believe. No,
my
so one
boy,
of them is not going to be there.
my
I
boy
will check.
Jordy Hendy is playing on there, so I might have my stocks in Brentford, but it's going to be a fun game, man. I mean,
Fucking cleans
Kelleher.
them out tomorrow.
Yeah, imagine that. Imagine that. Three ex Liverpool players in Kelleher, Vandenberg, and
Oh,
Henderson.
Vanderberg even. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But
So what are your
three at the
thoughts?
back, we three at the back. How do you feel about that?
I mean, honestly, the formation though brings no joy to me at all. Yeah. I have to be
Who's
honest. See
Brentford?
I mean, Brentford. The thing with Brentford is even when they had Thomas Frank,
Yeah.
I mean, they were decently attacking for a team that had limited amount of money spent. Thomas Frank relied mostly on Scandinavian talent. And if
Hmm.
you notice now, most of the Scandinavian talent's not even here anymore. So
That's
like
interesting.
he
Yeah.
had like very little amount of money. Like he had Ericsson, Norgard, Roslov.
Hmm.
They had Ericsson for one season. He has Yarmoli. He still has Yarmolenko. He bought Damsgaard, who's another Dane.
Yeah.
He bought a lot of Scandinavian talent, and like from really what would you call it, offshoot countries like Visas from Congo, Pinox from Jamaica. Like they really use their scouting to really figure out their team, which is really
Hmm.
good. I don't know if you know this, but Brentford doesn't have a youth academy. So all the money goes
Oh,
into the
I did not know this. Oh, that's interesting.
I don't know unless things have changed, but when they did come up, they did not have a youth academy. So
That's crazy.
so basically they buy their players, in other words.
Got it.
And honestly, if you ask me, I think I actually, for the first time this season, feel confident. I think we can neutralize this team. Pinnock and Lewis Potter is Keen Lewis Potter is actually an attacker, and he's basically been shoved into wing back position.
Oh, reminds me of a
Um,
certain United player.
yeah,
Um,
Anthony, right?
yeah, starts with an
And
A.
Anthony, you know Anthony,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
Remember against you guys, left back.
He played left back for you guys
No,
against.
yeah, no, yeah. In the FA Cup match.
Brilliant, brilliant. Yeah,
Don't forget
I
Bruno
can't.
played centre back, dude. That was even more vibes, dude. That was even more
What are
vibes.
you? This was the FA Cup that you all won at the with the Ahmad winner.
Yeah.
Wow, I do not.
Same
I
game.
probably was. I was probably too drunk to watch that match. But
Fair
I was
enough.
watching it in Bombay only, and at the same time, the RCB women's match was happening, and I'm an RCB supporter, so we at least won one that day. Um, yeah, I chose my teams wisely.
Bro,
Imagine growing up in school and supporting RCB and Liverpool. Imagine the amount of bullying that I've had to go through, Nathan.
are you from
Like,
Bangalore?
no, no, I'm not from Bangalore. I'm just
Why
a
did you?
Virat Kohli fan. So yeah.
Hard luck.
See, and I invested in the Virat Kohli stocks also pretty early, back when he had joined RCB and won the Under 19 World Cup. So I like the guy.
Fair enough.
But
I mean,
yeah, I
I,
mean, see,
I,
it's a team in this thing. I think that they've lost the two attackers that set them apart last season. They've lost Frank. So it should be. It's a very super winnable game. If you all don't win this, then it becomes a bad season already.
I agree. I'm going 2-0 United.
I would say I think you might just get concede a goal because of
Yeah,
how they were
probably.
the defenses.
Probably.
So I'd go with a 3-1.
Fair enough.
Chelsea and Brighton is interesting.
Chelsea, Brighton, no Albion. Let's see what the head-to-head is.
Uh,
Oh, interesting. Oh, crap. Brighton
if I
won. Brighton won. 2-2. 2-2 in the last four. Fair enough. Split.
love
Split
them, huh?
results. That every now and then there comes a team where you get very fascinated by how they do business and their success. I think it
Hmm.
was Leicester for me for a while.
Yes,
Then it became
yes.
Brighton.
Hmm.
So it's very. See, I know this is Chelsea we're talking about, so we'll all celebrate the loss. But the fact that I actually like to look at it as me celebrating Brighton's success, because I feel like we shouldn't even be having these conversations, and now they are a fixture of the Premier League. And Chris
Yep.
Hughton almost just saved them from getting relegated to now finishing top half of the league quite regularly in a
Yep.
matter of what 5 6 years. It's a big shift. Yeah? It's a big shift.
100%. And I think it's such a nice contrast to see how Brighton do their business and how Chelsea do their business. It's the exact opposite. But Palmer's out. That's what I heard.
So the
Um,
injuries are
oh my god.
Webster, Hinchelwood, De Kuyper, March. March is still injured. Padiashil, Palmer, Esugo, Achimpong, Colville, Delap, Guyu. Okay, some of these guys, to be fair to them, have been injured way before this season started. So you
Yeah.
can't really add them to it. But
But
it's
I
not
think
going to be an easy game.
if there's one team that can manage with such number of injuries, it's Chelsea. I think they'll be glad that some of them are unavailable so that the rest of them can play.
Brighton versus Brighton.
Brighton 3-0, Richard says. Hmm. Can you
Man,
pull out the Brighton lineup?
Brighton lineup for the. Should we see what they did for the last game and
Yeah,
see what
yeah, yeah,
players were there?
yeah.
Game week
I
5.
think the
Brighton 2-2
Mitoma
Spurs.
high
What was the lineup? The
for,
lineup was Verbruggen, Veltman, Van Hecker, who equalized for them in the dying minutes of the game, sadly.
of course.
Dunk, Kadioglu, Baliba, Ayari, who absolutely scored a screamer, by the way. I don't know if you saw his
Yeah.
goal. It was
No, no, I
insane.
saw that. I saw that. What a fucking goal, man.
Minter, Gruder, Mitoma, Jorginho Ruta.
They've got interesting wingers, man. I love Mitoma. I love Minte. I think the Mitoma high has died a little bit for some reason. But I think Minte played under slot at Feyenoord also. So I've known it. I've seen the when I was scouting slot when he was coming in. I saw a lot of videos of Minte. I've seen our players that score depth at Jogis. Yeah, yeah. Listen, yeah. I keep bantering, man. It's all good.
We got
No, we don't.
Boro. You want to see the Spurs lineup?
Not for this match.
No, this was the last match, last week's match.
Yeah, this is last match, right? Yeah. But yeah, I mean, shouldn't be an easy game for Chelsea. I think they also suffer when Palmer is not there. But Estevao has looked very promising. I'm not too sure if does Jao Pedro play this game.
I think Jao Pedro plays.
Yeah, yeah. It's Jao
Predicted
Pedro
lineup
Fernandes.
is Jao Pedro plays. Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. Could be an interesting match, but it's one of those, right? I mean, with Brighton, you never really know. I mean, on paper, Chelsea is a far superior side. Not far superior, but like a superior side. But then could be an interesting match. Is it at Stamford or
It's at Stamford Bridge.
Stamford, right? Yeah, I think Chelsea will nick this. Um, they now have a squad that has some ways in a very chaotic way gelled with each other. They've played together for a while now. At least this 11, not Jao Pedro, of course, but this 11. Oh, Hetu might play what at centre back. Hmm. So
Colville's injured, no?
yeah, Colville's injured and
Chalobah has been playing decently recently.
yeah, yeah,
Scored some goals, important goals.
scored a goal. Mariska starting the under 15 keeper and Amaring subbing him. What? Sorry.
Pedro is fit. That thing is Sanchez is back.
Uh,
Who the
the
fuck is
OG Brighton versus new Brighton.
who's Hato? Hato is a I believe he's a fullback that they
He's
bought
a
from the Dutch
left-sided
league, but I
centre
guess he
back.
plays centre back even. Yeah.
Yeah, so he plays centre back and left back. Arsenal also wanted him before Hincapié. And I had believed that he would play, he would be good for us also because we needed some support on the left side. But yeah, great signing by Chelsea. Oh man, I definitely, I'm
Bro,
okay.
I'm going to get so badly cooked
You're,
by everybody if
you're
Henderson scores tomorrow, bro.
Listen,
Seriously, I'm going
Henderson's
to
gonna score.
actually
I'm
lose my
telling you,
head.
this is gonna happen. I'm gonna clip it because Henderson's gonna score tomorrow, and then Vandenberg is going to score tomorrow, and then for the winner, Kelleher will come and he will also score a goal. And I think for this match, definitely Milner is gonna come on at the 60th minute and score two penalties to win this game.
Man, Hato is only 19 years old.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Not
And
by this
he's
picture.
very good. He's very good. He gets compared to fuck. What is that? Inter Milan defender Bastoni. He gets compared to Bastoni a lot because similar kind of player.
Yeah, yes. Triple Captain Henderson.
Do
Let's
it,
go.
Jesh. Do it for the laws, man.
You
Do
absolute cowards. Do it and show me.
it.
You
You
absolute
do it,
cowards. Do it. I want to see how many Liverpool players will triple captain Henderson
man.
tomorrow. I would love to see that.
If I was playing FPL, no, like I play the draft, but if I was playing FPL, I would definitely have triple captain Henderson. But yeah, I'm very sad about it because he was such a Rolls Royce in that match, man. He looked so promising at 18, but sucks for him. Sucks for him. Sucks for us also. Now we only have three senior centre backs, unless Carragher comes to join us.
Three senior centre backs.
Yeah, Joe Gomez, Van Dijk, and Konate. Who else? See, luckily, we only play two centre backs, no?
Yeah, I
So,
know. Really lucky for you.
yeah.
Really lucky for you.
You can still change a Jesh. Do it, man. Do it for the lols.
Do it so I can pass you all in my mini league, please. Konate plays for Madrid. That's a great point, actually.
Yeah. I
Seems
mean, he's
seems
as good
seems
as
like
one,
he's
but
already gone.
yeah. But I think he started the season pretty slow, but I think he's found his way back. He's playing good. At least, see, I don't care if he goes to Madrid next season. If he plays good for us this season and helps us win some trophies, I really don't mind.
But then you all should
So
have been okay with Trent leaving. No, then why are you all so mad about
there
that?
is so okay. Let me
No,
take
no,
this on
I'm
because
asking. I'm actually
yeah, yeah,
listen,
yeah.
dude.
No, no, but
You know me.
I
I don't like him.
no, no, I'll
For
take
me,
this
it's
on because
okay.
there is so much that has been said about this. But Trent is a homegrown player, right?
Is he
He
though?
ran his he yes, he's a scouser. He
Was
was
he
born in
homegrown? But was he homegrown to play right back? Because it doesn't.
he was listen, he was he was too coddled by Klopp. That's what happened. He was too protected. Matlab, and by us fans also because he was so good offensively and he has such a nice passing range. I think he was the top two best passers in the league with like of course KDB number one, but in the last say 4 or 5 years. So he was so good offensively that we
Sorry,
found
say that again.
excuse.
Sorry. Say that again.
There is some bias,
No, no,
but I
no, no,
would
no,
say
no, 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 no,
in
no.
the
Say
last
that
five
whole
years,
sentence again. Say that all that again for me, please.
in the in the last 5 years, he was one of the best passers in the league. In the last 2 years, clearly the best two. And since he was so good offensively, we as fans and Klopp as manager, we found excuses for him to, like of how he could not defend and still stuff like that. Um, but I think towards the end, it's not just the fact that he went to Madrid, which is I think okay. He ran down his
This,
contract.
this is
He
this is my favorite comment so far. Bro, Frimpong is, dude. I'm not even joking. I sat
yeah
here, no, and my mouth was wide open, and I went, "Can't believe I'm about to say this." But I think
yeah.
Trent is a better defender than Frimpong. And
Oh
I'm
my
sitting there and I'm
god!
going, this makes me sad. After all the
Listen,
grilling I gave Trent, I wanted to
let me
cry. Like
let
I
me
couldn't
let
believe it.
me let me say this as well, right? I feel Trent could have been a decent defender, a good defender, but he did not even fucking try. He did not track back. Like he was given such freedom, and our system in terms of how he played was revolved so much around him and depended so much on his long balls and his passes that he felt that oh मैं hero हूँ, मैं क्यों करूँ defend. So that's what it became. With Frimpong, he had a terrible game against Southampton, but he does track back. He has the work rate to come back. He has a lot of recovery pace, which I think Konate. I kid you not. In the first match, I saw the surprise on Konate's face when he saw Frimpong tracking back. he was running, like, because he's used to, cover friends as he was running towards the right side, and he saw, oh, Frimpong's already here. He was genuinely surprised. So, I mean, trolling and all aside, I really feel that Frimpong will come good. And then, of course, he's like one of the two right backs that we have. Bradley is pretty solid defensively.
Bro,
So,
I told Lala maybe 8 9 months ago on another channel.
mhm,
Just play Bradley, man.
Bradley.
It's not a
Yes,
big deal. Just play Bradley. You cut your losses.
but I
Play
mean, see,
Bradley.
that's what Slot has been doing. But then again, Bradley has his injuries issues as well, so we can't rely on him. We need a quality backup alternative, whatever. मैंने ये सुना था कि कनाडे
Is this true?
his dream club and ऐसा हुआ तो I don't know, man. I mean, I did read those rumors. I don't read too much into it.
Yes, G is his
But
dream club.
it can't be but he's French. It's a French club. He
Shouldn't it
maybe
be like
he's got,
Marseille, Lyon, Bordeaux? Oh, well, Bordeaux
I
doesn't
don't know,
exist
man.
anymore,
He,
sadly.
Firstly, Konate is what, 22, 20? No, he's 24, I think.
Right? Isn't he like 28?
No, he's young. He's young, 24, 25 tops.
Just has old hamstrings.
He has supremely old
I
hamstrings.
actually thought he was older than that.
No, he's young. And so if he wants to play for this PSG side, I think anybody would get it. You relax the entire league season, you anyway gonna win it, and then you only play the big games. So which it's a nice nice way to retire. He'll still be making good money. He'll have a better chance of course, now he's gonna be playing the for the French side. But yeah, so you will surely help him to improve, just like he did with Trent in one season. I hope Ishan will agree. Yeah, Balkit, 100%. I think Frimpong will see. There is so much said about Frimpong's defensive ability, but in the system that he was playing under Zabi, he did not have defensive duties as much. Right, his job was to make those darting runs into the box and whatever, uh, apply himself offensively and creatively. Now he'll have to do his defensive work, and we've bought him for a reason. I see a lot of potential in Frimpong just because of the entire package that he brings along.
Fair
Yeah,
enough.
man. Yeah.
Fair enough. I think that's fair. Jugal is asking us, soft corner you have for a
You have a soft
team.
corner for Madrid?
As a United fan who understands the history of the
Oh,
club,
right.
it's difficult not to have, even if you haven't seen it yourself.
Mm.
A lot of people think we ride the coattails of Real Madrid, but people don't actually realize it's actually born out of something way deeper than Champions Leagues. And when you say a sentence like that, people normally abuse you, but it's actually true in this case. I'm okay with the abuse personally.
No. We have to be. We don't have a choice.
No,
We're gonna
no,
get it.
but I know where my soft corner is. The soft corner is that Real Madrid were offering Alfredo Di Stefano to play for us when we lost all our players after Munich. That was their
Mm,
five-time winning European Cup winner. That was their
mm.
player, and they were willing. See, plus all the players we have swapped from back and forth. Like if you want to really look at it, it really stems deeper from European Cups. But if people the thing is people only look at everybody's European tallies and assume we are riding coattails, but it's actually not that way. Like I'll give you another fun fact. You probably know this, but Everton's home ground is actually Anfield,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
Goodison Park.
Mm.
Now people will say, "Oh, Liverpool were riding their coattails. They didn't even have a ground." At the end, it doesn't matter, does it? Because Liverpool have the Champions Leagues and the league titles and blah blah blah. Then you look at it like that. Then it depends on how you look at everything. For me, the soft spot is they are willing to help us in probably the worst time ever in our club. If you cannot respect that from
Mm.
you don't have to be the some of these things you don't actually have to see it yourself to respect it. Like
Correct.
when I didn't see the the tragedy, sorry, the tragedy of the Liverpool fans. I
Hillsborough.
didn't watch it.
Yeah.
Hillsborough. But that does not give me the right to make fun of it when the disaster happens.
100%.
When the
Yeah.
anniversary comes around, just because I wasn't there, I didn't lose anyone, people didn't go back home after that football. You don't have that right because you don't like Liverpool. Some
Hmm.
things are bigger than your
Beyond football,
trophy cabin.
100%. Yeah, yeah.
Exactly.
And it happens on, like you said, on a much more deeper level than you process football at. I mean, it's more than that. So I get it.
So, do you have a soft spot?
For Dortmund, I mean, and that was purely because even Klopp joining Liverpool, I just really enjoyed Klopp at Dortmund. I just really did. I mean, the kind of football that they played and the kind of spirit that they showed, stuff like that, and the kind of players that they had. I always also enjoyed playing with Dortmund on FIFA. So that's also a factor. But like they also share the same anthem with us. So it's a multiple, of course, this thing.
Fair
But
enough.
Dortmund, I really man, destroyer. I think, man, you should go back to study, man. It's about time. We gave you what time is it? You passed your 9:30 deadline. Now you'll have to start at 10.
All right. I suppose we should do this. I'm going to tell you right now. I think it's going to be a tough game. Crystal Palace, Liverpool. Thoughts?
Ah, man, I can't believe that we've already, like, we'll be facing them 3-4 times this season already. Um, had a tough. I think Sar is back. I think he was out injured, but I think he's back. Um, So definitely a tough game. We had a tough game in the Community Shield as well. We are without Ekitike, who's our top scorer this year, um, and but yeah, so gonna be a tough game, man.
Oh,
But I
basically.
really hope that Wirtz can start again and like just try imposing himself more, because I'm tired of the 007 jokes, man. Haven't lost in nine. I think they've not lost in 12 matches. This is, I think, just Premier League, but they've not lost in the last 12 matches. So
Postponed
it's
and transfer.
going to be a very tough game. And I
Mm,
have way too many Crystal Palace players in my FPL draft. Way too many. So that sucks as well.
Mark
What do you?
Gay own goal. Look at this.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
yeah,
oh
the
man, do
shameless
it,
list is
just
coming
do it,
out now.
and then take out your shirt and do it. Do a no, do a Messi celebration. I called it the Ekitike celebration, man. Fuck it. Do the Messi celebration. To watch my favorite clubs matches by myself along with Liverpool matches because of Steven Gerrard, my performance in the wow, yeah, rhythm. That is incredible.
So, what are you expecting from Crystal Palace?
I mean, from Crystal Palace, they see there
Predicted
are.
lineup for people who are
Oh,
wondering.
yeah, I think this is the team that's gonna play. Lacroix, Gehi have been so good this season. Munoz has not, replicated his last year's form, but then, like, of course, the potential that this guy has. Adam Wharton is Adam Wharton. Sar always gives us trouble, and Mateta is a very handy striker. So see, they're a good, nice team. They're very disciplined. Glasner is an amazing coach, and he's got them to play some really good football, and not just play good football, but also dig out results, which is the ultimate thing that matters. So and Crystal Palace has always been a bogey team. I think they're coming back to this thing again. I think in the middle for a few years we had Trump that jinx, but I think they're becoming that again. So I am personally only slightly optimistic, and that's because I've seen what Isak can do in the Southampton game. Now, I'm not comparing, not comparing a championship bottom table team with Crystal Palace, but what I mean is that I see what Slot is trying to get this 11 to do. Finally seeing it. We have been patchy all season, but we've managed to win. But yeah, super excited, man. I think Weirds is gonna play. I don't know how you can drop Shoboslai, but that's gonna happen. I don't know.
I think you can definitely keep Wirtz on the bench because I mean, just in case you need someone to carry the water at Sellers Park.
Yeah, that's the thing is, Nathan. It's been what, 7 matches now? Seven,
Bro,
8
you
matches.
can't.
Yes,
Two
it's
matches
been
ago, y'all were like, "Oh, he's cooking. Did you see that
no,
free kick for Germany?"
no, no,
And
no.
then I was like, "Here we go again now. Free kick for
I'm
Germany."
not. No. Hear me out. See, it's been 8 matches. He was bought in for £100 million. We also really want to see his debut. He's not playing only. So I'm also starving. I'm also piasa. I want to see if
No, I
Words
mean,
plays football.
but the
He has
only
not
person that
debuted.
doesn't seem to be starving is Hani Slot because he doesn't mind making him sit on the
See,
bench.
that's what results do to you. This is what results do to you. Unless you're winning, now nobody gives a shit who's playing how. If
So, so,
imagine if
so you would agree that Wirtz is a liability to your team currently?
not a liability is a
No,
stretch.
currently,
If,
right? If
no,
you're
no,
saying it's based
no,
on results, then I mean,
no.
zero. What did you say?
Pure
It was 007. Is that what you
zero
said?
zero zero
Is
zero
that a
seven.
thing
So
people do now?
tired
Interesting.
of the fucking jokes, man. And then I hate it because I loved it so much when it was happening to Sancho. But okay, that's the way football works. But regardless, see, let me put it this way: I don't think Wirtz is a liability when he's on the pitch. At least he's running and he's pressing and he's doing his due, right? Like the center attacking mid position in this slot system demands a lot out of you. Shoboslav is tailor made for that position because he's such a athletic player. He he can run the entire 90. Wirtz has not played football like this back at Leverkusen. He's only 22, so he's gonna take some time, but he's still putting in the efforts. The only criticism of Wirtz is that the intricate passing, the incisive passing that he used to do back at Leverkusen is not getting translated to this Liverpool team, which I think will happen eventually. But I don't think, see, a liability is that a player is on the pitch and then you're struggling because of him. I don't think that happens. I think a lot of goals that we have scored has come from Wirtz's of the ball movements. So yeah, I am also wondering the same destroyer. When does he fucking play, man? I'm also tired of this, man.
See, the thing is, it's tough. It is. If I'm being very honest with you, I said this to Lala as well. I feel like Ekitike is going to actually be the buy that was worth the money.
Not Isak,
No,
not Kierkegaard.
absolutely not. He's a red card in waiting. He's horrible. Yeah. When I saw Robertson come on, I was like, should have kept him on the pitch, yeah, just for some more bands. Like, why are
No.
you doing this?
Robertson doesn't have the legs to play the entire season as the
I'll tell
first
you
choice.
one thing. If
Yeah.
when Liverpool played Bournemouth and this asshole went in scissor tackled me in the first half, I forgot who he did it to. I swear to God, I would have walked up to him. I'd be like, bro, I'm going to see you when we get back in, and I am going to hit you because you were trying to end my career with one of those tackles. And
Hmm.
considering we played games 2 months ago, that's really out of order. I'd be
Yeah.
like, bro,
Yeah.
keep that same energy, when we go to the back. Because you ain't going to
Hmm.
be sliding on anything when we go to the back.
Yeah.
Bro, I couldn't believe he was on the pitch, and I couldn't believe not one Bournemouth player came to charge at him. That was incredibly shocking to me. I
But
thought
I think
somebody was going to get into his face, at least
see
one
that
person.
tackle. I remember that tackle, and I don't think it was very malicious. I think it looked really bad because of how he did it. But it was not, like it was not one of those Roy Keane tackles. It was not, it was very, it was softer than that. Maybe that's why.
But
And then, of course,
he
like
will be a liability for you, dude. I'm
I
telling
know,
you,
I
he's going to
see.
be a
He's
liability.
I can say this for Kirkes and viewers that they're still very young. They're 22, 21 year olds, and they will learn under a good coach, and they will have to. I mean, we've all seen what Kirkes could do at Bournemouth. Again, when you're playing for a small team, you have more space to run. You have more space to cross the ball. With Liverpool, you what 70, not 70, maybe 65% of the matches that he plays in the Premier League are going to be against deep blocks because that's how teams like Arsenal, City, Liverpool. They want to defend deep, and then he doesn't get those, like he doesn't get enough space to impose himself as he did at Bournemouth. So I understand the criticism. As far as his rash tackles and his, he's a little in the head. He has dog in him, as kids.
You know what's, yeah, I get that. But you know what's the sad part that counters that theory? I
Yeah,
feel Bradley, who's younger than him, is significantly more composed.
yeah, but then he's also
And the
just coming
sad
in.
part is you can't justify that because Kirkes has been playing Premier League football as a starter for another team as well before this. Then you, it's
But
really difficult to justify how rash he is. Unfortunately, I
I
don't know. I
mean,
really
see,
like Bradley. I really like Connor Bradley.
no, I really like Bradley as well. I just feel that with Kirkes as well, it's something that he can learn. It's a good trait to have the will to that. By the way, they're the same age. They're both 22. Kirkes might just be younger. I think he's 21, but
Fair enough.
that's beside the point. I think they have
Fair enough.
also similar, not similar. I mean, Kirkes has way more experience than Bradley does when it comes to Premier League football. But then I just feel that is this is something that can be coached into a player. And luckily, he's playing in a team where his errors won't really cost as much. It
Yeah.
did against Newcastle. It did against Newcastle, and we needed a super 100-minute winner to win the game. But this is something that he can learn. I see the potential in him. It's just about how he can take it all in the stride. Right. I mean, we have the luxury to play Robertson whenever he's off form or he's not playing good. तो तब तक चलेगा. matlab, I'll say this about Weird also. I'll say this about Frimpong also and Kirkes also and Ekitike and Isak also. That right now I know they're expensive signings and they're big signings, but they're lucky to be playing in this football, like sorry, in this Liverpool side because the rest of it, you've got Salah and you've got Szoboszlai, McAllister, Gravenberch, Van Dijk, Allison. They are very imposing footballers. They can control a match between themselves. So anything that comes off, like apart from this, is all bonus. So they have the luxury of time to get themselves integrated into the squad. Ekitike has done that really nicely because for whatever
Really
reason,
good.
I mean,
Really, really good.
already what's 5 goals, 1 assist, incredible
I
returns
saw
already.
someone saying, "Oh, we've got a new Bobby Firmino," and I was like, "This is exactly why nobody likes going on football Twitter." In my head, no, I was like, "This is exactly why people think we are all degenerates of the Twitter world."
Yeah.
Genuinely, like, bro, 5 games and he's Bobby Firmino. I was like,
No, but see, I
head
understand the
shake.
sentiment. They're calling him the Bobby Firmino regen or whatever. But then that's because the way that he plays, he brings in he's a
Honestly,
fantastic dribbler.
I think Firmino is way smoother than him. Honestly,
No, see what the kind of flair Firmino has had, very few players actually did, and he's one of my absolute favorites when it comes to Liverpool players. But I see where the comparison comes from because he drops in deep. See, we've seen Nunez, and we've seen Diaz at that striker spot for the last 2-3 years, right? When you see somebody like Ekitike, whose game involves coming back, taking the ball, making the plays for the wingers,
precisely.
and then
Mhm.
at the same time he has this thing to make those runs behind the defense and is surprisingly clinical. Then I understand what where the comparison comes from. But just to set the record straight, Firmino was a far you can't compare this Ekitike to that Firmino. Like
I think
it's
it's also
not really.
part of the fact that they came from the German league, even so, there's more like
Yeah, yeah. So yeah.
connecting the
So he
dots.
goes from Hoffenheim. He comes from Frankfurt. So smaller middle table
Yeah.
teams, and then playing a different role in this Liverpool side. I get the comparisons, but
And
too early for
what
it.
is your
Too
prediction? Too early, of
early.
course.
I'd go for a clean sheet in this match. And I'd say we'll score. I can't say 2-0 because when we do a 2-0, we concede. So I'd say 3-0.
Did you
What
say
about
3
you?
0
Yeah, yeah, I did.
Nah, bro.
I'm a,
This is
I'm an
disrespectful
optimist.
to Glasner, dude.
I know. I'm an optimistic one.
Shall I'll say 1-1.
1-1.
Yeah. And
That's a more
bro,
likely.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't feel comfortable writing Glasgow of any game. It doesn't
No,
matter
no.
which
100.
ground you're playing in.
Listen, Nathan.
So for me,
Your
if you were playing Brentford and I was playing Crystal Palace, I think I'd give you the same score.
Yeah, yeah. No, but see,
Because
to
tough.
your credit, I feel your prediction is a more likelier outcome. 100% it is. I, of
Maybe.
course, as a Liverpool fan, have my biases, but I am smart enough to know that 1-1 is a very real possibility.
I honestly think if it was even another coach, I wouldn't even go with a 1-1. That is how much I'm like relying
Yeah.
on Glasner to do well.
Wow. Are you scouting him for United? Is
No,
that what
dude.
happening?
See,
Ariola,
I don't
Casper.
really care. See, Andoni Iraola and Oliver Glasner,
Hmm.
much like that Thomas Frank, in the next 2 years, they will get good jobs. Now, where they
They will get what?
go, they'll get good jobs. I don't know
Hmm.
where they'll go, but they'll get good jobs if they continue
Yeah.
this
Is
trajectory.
is is United manager a good job? And no,
I mean,
I don't mean by the
it's
stature of
better.
it
It's
because
definitely better than the club they're in, but that does not necessarily mean it's a better job for their careers. Because
that's
if they
exactly what
don't
I meant.
have what it take, if they don't have what it takes to maintain the pressure of it, it'll do more harm than good to their future.
Correct, because I think there is so much to fix at United, and I say this with a lot of like with
Yeah.
respect. I feel
Mhm.
that there are some foundational issues. That's why everybody who comes in finds it very difficult to do their jobs at United. So I didn't
No,
mean it.
no.
I didn't mean to call
I
it a
think
bad job
no,
in
no.
terms of the stature.
I think everyone will agree with that statement. So I think that's quite
Yeah.
fair.
Yeah. So the stature of the United job is one of the top, like it's a top job in football, but it's a very, very, very difficult, and all the odds are against you. There is very little scope of error. It's a tough job, man. So I think Glasner is at a better place right now. He's loved. He's
See,
heard.
the thing is why Glasner will not work at Crystal Palace is the Mark Gahey thing, right? Like when he found out that he's just not going to be backed by the ownership, he's like, why should
I
I
agree.
let my hard work go in vain? My hard work and organizing the players to have a good season, to have a
Mm,
successful season. Dude, there's going to
mm,
be a statue of him. He could leave tomorrow and there's going to be a statue of him. They have one trophy and that's because of him.
yeah.
Sorry, they have two now. I guess they got the Charity Shield one,
Oh,
don't they?
thanks to us. And they've actually beaten the like two of the three best teams in the league in the
Yeah.
process.
Honestly,
So
like genuinely, I wouldn't put it past them. I don't know if they'll get a win, but the fact that you all are playing at Selhurst Park is
yeah,
be tough.
always been a tough ground for us. Um, I'd love to see what the stats are. What's the recent record? I missed
Oh,
that.
the head to head, I will. Yeah, would I take him at United? Yeah, Rando. But as we discussed earlier, that might not really be good for him. See, it's quite.
Hmm. It's
Mhm.
pretty lopsided by the look of it, but then like okay, we've also played Crystal Palace a lot.
What
It's
is
all
it?
1-1, 1-0, 2-1, 0-0. Fucking boring ass matches. But I'm really excited for it. I'm very
Yeah.
scarcely optimistic also because Isak is going to start the match. Charity, if Charity Shield is a cup, then there is no 007 and Weirds has an assist. By the way, guys, so it's actually 107.
I
Okay,
think I want
and
to go
that's
back to
not a
talking
fun
about
number.
Henderson and Fernandez again now after hearing that.
No, that's not a fun number, guys.
I think I know our attack has underperformed, but has nothing to do with. Oh, sorry, there's an inter conversation happening there. That's fine. Um, what else you want to do? Leeds United, Bournemouth.
Yeah, we can talk about. I'm a big fan of Bournemouth, man, of what they're doing this season. They've looked like an incredible team. Semenyo has this is his breakout season. This is
Would be
his Wilfred Zaha season if he moves next year to a bigger team.
the only issue with that is people wanted him. We wanted him even, but he signed a
Yeah,
new
yeah,
contract.
yeah, he did, he did.
So now we
I
gotta
think
pay
Arsenal
whatever the
really
price
wants
is now.
now to see the market is fucked, man. Like if you want a Premier League proven good goal scoring attacker, you know what the price for that is, and he's young also, right?
Oh, Semenyo? I think Semenyo is 27 actually.
Ishan bhai, you should also accept that Bruno is a Gerard of yeah. See, guys, I mean there is a limit, okay? There is sometimes you all just
Oh
cross it.
wow, this is the limit. Wow. The
I
the
mean, sometimes I'm
Henderson thing was in
yeah.
the limit. That's
And
nice.
I, as a Liverpool fan, I give Bruno so much credit, and I really like the player that he is. But calling a Gerrard is a bit of a stretch because of the sheer amount of years that Gerrard has done it for Liverpool. The sheer amount of like the
We're going by
longevity.
years now. Okay, got it.
The longevity impact fucking when Bruno wins United a trophy like that now by himself, then we'll have this conversation. Right now he's not.
By himself.
By listen, you know, listen, that's the most. I am so
By
scared
himself
to
was
like
probably the
say on my
worst
heart
way
on
you
this
could say.
channel, man. It's so scary. Even Nathan fucking starts bullying me. But no, what I meant by that is that Gerard has this spirit about him that whenever the team was losing and we were in this position, he was like he was not that player initially, and I learned this very late. Like he became that player because he realized that Liverpool, like not realized, but like that's what Liverpool needed him to be, and he became that. I don't think there's a, for example, if Amorim had come to say that Liverpool side and put Gerrard from an attacking mid or a right mid to say and given him all the defensive duties to what's happened to Bruno this season, he still would have excelled. That's why he's a bigger legend. So and that's why Gerrard is Gerrard because he played everywhere and did everything
So
and he could do
so
everything.
so so when Gerrard quote unquote single-handedly won a big trophy,
You know what I mean.
can you
You
can
know
you
what I
can you do me a favor? Can you just like refresh my memory and tell me who were the strikers in your team at the time?
mean. In the 2005 final.
Yeah, just name somebody. Name anybody. Who you can think of name.
Wow, you've absolutely trumped me here. Okay. One
No,
second.
I'm not. I want you to think. Why? Because I actually think Liverpool had a lot better team than people think they have. That is
In
why
the
I want you to
in
guess it.
hindsight, because we had Xavi and we had Areola and Mascara. No, wait.
Mascherano was later. You all had Coit, however you say.
Uh,
I don't
the
remember how you pronounce the name. Yeah,
Out. Yeah.
yeah. You had Luis Garcia.
We had oof, what a team. We had
Uh,
Kewell, Barros. Okay.
what a team!
What a
Better
fucking team.
than Timo. I mean, Darwin Nunez.
We had a Darwin Nunez at the bench. Yes.
Yeah, what is this? Seriously,
Mystic
I'm
is calling
disappointed by you,
Gerard.
Ishan.
Mystic is calling Gerard a Sesta Bruno of Liverpool.
Move on from that one. I don't want to participate in that one personally. Thank you. If you want to address it, feel free, friend.
No, no, no.
I'm
I don't.
okay, I'm
He's
okay not addressing
purely
it.
just rage baiting, so I won't be rage baited.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Dudek had an incredible game. Yes.
You had Vladimir Smisser. Remember Vladimir Smisser?
Smeezer came on as a
Oh,
substitute.
oh, wait. We were talking about captains, no? So now,
Yeah.
now I'm on one today. Now I have to prove my point. We had
Yeah.
Jersey
Go on.
Dudek. We had Carragher. We had Hippier. By the way, I named two of them. We had Xabi Alonso. We had John Anna Risa. Come on, what are we doing here? There were so many better captains than Jordan Anderson, dude.
But that's not the point, right? I'm just saying that, like,
20
see,
years ago. That's even
see,
more sad.
this is what winning trophies does to you. I mean, if, I'm telling you, see, Henderson was the player of the year, Premier League player of the year, the season we won our Premier League after what 30 years,
He
right?
was the Premier League Player of the Year, not
Yes.
Salah.
Would you believe it? Yes, he was. Mane
No,
was second.
because clearly
Listen, he
Salah got
was.
robbed.
He was the no,
Salah
no,
got
no.
robbed.
The season we won the Premier League, Mane was actually better than Salah. Salah had a comparatively slower season. But regardless, Henderson was the player of the year. And then we also won the Champions League under him. So that counts for something. And then our manager gave him so much credit, So all I'm saying is that all these things now, there's of course recency bias to it. there's obviously this washing also to it. There's also a Jordan Henderson PR that was in its full force in those 2 years when he was playing at his best. So there are a lot of factors to it. But I do feel that, like, I won't see in in the last what 50 कितने साल हो गए हैं आप? In the last 2015 साल, 15 years of me watching football, I have not seen a lot of captains come and play that kind of or win us trophies. So इसलिए we do give him credit. That's what it is.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. Um, oh, look at your bench, dude. Scott Carson played for Liverpool.
I didn't even watch football back then. So,
Literally just retired.
oh
He may
man,
just retired. He's easily the last player to play in this whole squad. Probably in both squads. Tida, Cafu, yeah.
yeah, nobody else. Yeah, these are all
Literally the last player to play.
tired and they've gotten fat and everything has happened. They've become managers. The rest of them.
Oh my god, I forgot you all had Dietmar Hamann even. Wow.
Come
He's a
on,
solid player.
yes.
Very solid. So back to where we were. That trip down
Yes.
memory lane was fun because I remember watching that match and it was absolutely insane.
You saw it live?
I believe so. Yes, I
Oh
was very
man.
young, but I believe I saw it live. Yeah, it was crazy. Dude. It was just crazy. Watching even the highlights to this day is
Yeah,
crazy.
man. See, because we've only seen the highlights and so many times, and like it still gets you those goosebumps. So just to like for people who watch it live, I can't even fucking imagine. I mean, I remember the feeling that I got after that Dortmund game that we won, the Barca game that we won. To feel that in the Champions League final against like the creme de la creme 11 of all times, right? What a feeling that would have been. Hi Vishal. Vishal called you sir, and he called me bro. Is it because of how we look?
No,
Yeah.
it's a little joke Vishal does to me every time, so I'll acknowledge it.
Oh.
My English professor has come on stream. That is why he does
Oh,
that to me.
that's how you call it. Okay.
Yeah.
What are some of the words that you've taught him? Is it
No, no, just my English professor. That's it.
acha,
That
acha, that's
English
what it is.
professor. That's it.
Crazy.
He was the third choice keeper of Liverpool in the 2005 final. Yeah, that's mad. I was seeing the squad, man. Scott Carson. That's crazy, dude.
Rhythm,
The
how
fact that he
old are
retired.
you, bro? What the fuck?
No, I
In
think he
two,
saw the. I think he saw the lineup. No, even I saw the. Even I didn't know Scott Carson played for Liverpool.
no, no, no. I mean, it's his
Oh,
next
he's
comment
saying
that
that.
I was referring to. Acha, you were 5. In 2005, I was 7. Yeah, that is so crazy that this is your first UCL match and then you become a United supporter.
Taste there. What can I say? You know what's so funny? People don't realize how bad Liverpool were before the last 5, 6, 7 years. Like
Yeah, I
they
mean,
don't understand that Liverpool was bad and we still struggle to beat them. When we were bad, Liverpool still struggled to beat us. Like people don't actually people think that that final and the 7-0 they bring that to the forefront, which obviously you would do that. But
yeah,
people don't realize like even when we were not equal, when we were horrible, we still
yeah.
struggle to play the games.
Yeah, that's why United Liverpool is always going to be that match. I mean, I really enjoyed the 4-0, the 5-0, the 7-0. I'm not gonna lie about it. But then I keep telling United fans this that I really miss a competitive match. That's why the last match that we have, which was what 2-2. I really enjoyed it, even though it was a draw and we lost points or whatever. I really enjoyed the match. This tattoo this had got in 2018 because it was the first time in I think 3-4 years that we had beaten United. It was that 3-1 match that where Shaqiri scored 2 deflected goals. Remember? And I was in Goa. I got this in Goa, by the way. So I was solo tripping, saw this match, and I had so that time I think Facebook was big, so I had basically posted a status which said that if this status gets 1 like, I'll get a Liverpool tattoo right fucking now. And I liked it myself. And I went to the tattoo parlor and I got this. But that was a rivalry, man.
I think I'd still try to tell people like the biggest rivalry for me growing up was Arsenal and
Mhm.
then Liverpool for historic purposes. But for me, it'll always be Arsenal because the heated rivalry between Wenger and Ferguson.
I'm sorry, your
So
voice just got a little muffled for me.
basically, because of Wenger and Ferguson, my
Yeah, yeah,
my match that I
yeah.
must see a
Okay.
certain team lose is Arsenal.
Yeah, yeah.
Basically,
No, I get. No, I
so
get. And there is so much history with Arsenal. So it's not just that, but there's also history with Arsenal, right? I think with us, the Klopp Pep rivalry was the best football that I've ever seen in my life. It was the best matches every season. So I really like. I really looked forward to that match, and I really savored and enjoyed that rivalry. But it will never become it because there is no history to back it, right? There's no historic relevance of this tie. It just like it was two great teams fighting it out for the title. And
this is why when they do that Manchester derby, even the spiel they do, no, oh my
yeah,
god, it's the 200 derby. I'm like, bro, half of these derbies like
more than half.
not even worth time of day. Like honestly. But now because Man City is doing well, we have to all go, wow, man, look at Man City, they're cooking. Like,
Yeah.
it is what it is. But anyway, the Burnley Man City game.
Oh man.
Yeah, we are
Burnley.
wrapping up, bro. Let's
Yeah,
wrap
I think Burnley is just too good defensively. I say this because I've seen it. Listen, they're just like really very good. Nathan, don't do that. I think see y'all
You
scored two goals, what
you
three
deserve
goals against
abuse when you say things
y'all
like this, dude.
y'all
I'm not
scored three goals
participating in
against
this.
us. But I think they've learned their lesson. They know how to play against teams like this. With United, nobody fucking knows what's gonna happen, man. It's just so chaotic. They couldn't even figure out a way कि कैसे खेल रहे हैं लोग. So, but on a very serious note, I think they are a very good defensive side. And but regardless, I think City is just like too much quality, man. Too much quality on that for them to not win this match at Etihad. Um, so my prediction for this would be what 2-0. 2-0. I don't think they're gonna score a lot of goals.
4-0.
4-0, you're saying? It against that Burnley defense. Okay, what's so funny about this, Nathan? What? Listen, they had what they conceded about 12 goals last season in the championship. They had a pretty decent start in the Premier League as well. You
Woo!
gotta give them credit.
I
Gotta give them
require that
credit.
love. I require
Listen, they're
that
a
love.
very good
Thank you.
defensive side.
Yeah, yeah,
They're
they're absolutely spellbounding, fantastic, fantabulous, marvelous. Whatever you'd like to, what other adjective you like to
Vishal,
throw in there?
Vishal has learned so many new words today.
Forest and Sunderland? Bro, this
Uh,
Poster no clue, no, is really becoming a Poster no clue, dude. Seriously.
listen, I was just seeing some. Did Forest have a
They drew
match?
to Betis.
Oh man,
Would you
oh
like to
man,
know who got the goal and assist?
Anje ball at its full force, man. What the fuck?
Goal and assist by Anthony.
Oh, Anthony is balling out there, man. Nicholas Pepe is balling out in La Liga, and then people rate. Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna get into this conversation, um, but Nathan, what is okay? Matlab, I know this is a rather longer conversation, but what do you think happens to players at United? Because when they before they come here, they're pretty good, and then when they leave, they also sometimes are pretty good. So what happens when they're in United?
See, in the current 18 months is definitely system related. There's no doubt
Yeah,
about it.
yeah,
100%.
yeah.
In the longer span of things, I think a lot of players get caught up with the bright lights. I really do.
But it's not like Angel Di Maria did not play in a big team before.
Yeah,
It's
but
not like
Angel Di Maria didn't actually want to come to United. He wanted to go to PSG and then he got the move late 1 year later.
but
He
how does
wanted to
that?
get out. He wanted to
Yeah,
get out to go to PSG. He didn't get the PSG move. He came here, we suffered, and then we sold him in 1 year.
no, that I remember that. All I'm saying is that like when he was here, it was like was he playing half-heartedly? Did he feel that he
No,
did
but
not really
but
want
if
to
your
play?
will is not, see, this is actually a great question you asked me. I can think of an Arsenal player because I actually thought he's really good, but he had the same issue. Lucas Torreira. He came from Italy. He did
The
not enjoy the
defensive.
weather.
The
Yeah,
defensive
the
mid.
defensive
Yeah,
midfielder. Yeah.
yeah, saw that.
He did not
Uruguay.
enjoy the weather. Yeah, he liked Arsenal. He really did. Did not enjoy the weather. He did not like being away from his family, and he wanted to move to Italy, and he got his move eventually back to Italy as well.
So his heart was not
Sometimes
at the right place. Dil se attack nahi.
sometimes it just does not work out. No, you want a change in environment, you go to the change of environment, it doesn't work out, you cut your losses. No, why sit there for 5 years and complain about it?
But the list is way too long for this. No, I mean,
No, no, I am saying
Sterling
like
and
because you
Depay
said
and
Di
Maria.
Maria, because you
Yeah, yeah,
said Di Maria, I'm giving now.
yeah.
Sanchez said when I came here it was a zoo. I'm like, bro, what did you win in Arsenal? You
No,
can
sorry,
call this a zoo.
what did Sanchez say?
Basically, Sanchez came to the training ground and he was like, I wanted to go back on the first day. I'm like, bro, you would go back and still win nothing. You see what I'm saying, but right? You see the
No, no,
attitude of
I,
certain
I,
players.
I empathize with that. All I'm saying is that Arsenal before coming to United was the best player in the Premier League, along with
Huh. But
so
what
by
what does he have to show for it? Nah, he comes here.
no, no,
The
he
team
doesn't.
that
All
actually
I'm saying
win.
is the quality of the player coming to United and then not having like not showcasing that ability.
Yeah.
Right. So it's the same criticism that Wirtz is getting right now that you were so great at Leverkusen, you've come to a Liverpool side and a good Liverpool side and you can't impose yourself. That's a very valid criticism. I don't contest it. So Malab Madrid United has had so many of these signings. I think in the last 10 years, Bruno, Zlatan to an extent, maybe Cavani towards the end. Are these the only good signings?
So there's multiple ways to look at it, right? As Pulkit brought out a very good point. No, I'll have to not push back on the point, but add to that point. Now, the players you name that are successful, there
Hmm.
are a couple of things very they have mostly in common with each other.
Hmm.
One is they're very family oriented. Two is they are not in the social media era of football. In the sense of they never grew up with it. They are not influenced by it. They're influenced the way we were influenced by football, by watching it only.
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
access to magazines, no access to any of the nonsense.
Yeah.
So I definitely think a lot of it is a generational issue. I actually think a lot of players are way softer than the players I used to watch. Way. Like the things
Yeah. I
they
think.
get offended by, the fouls they get fouled by, the rolling around they do, like you barely
Hmm.
touch them now, they just fall to the ground. Like I think a lot of it is a generational change for sure. Some of it is pressure because it's undeniable. Bro, how many number nines has Chelsea sacked after Didier Drogba?
I can't even count. There's so many. And
The
like
problem is what? They were not bad players, they were just not Drogba.
Drogba. Hmm.
Yeah. But they were not bad. They went else and had great careers elsewhere. Maluda had a great career elsewhere. Anelka had a great career before and after Chelsea.
Hmm.
Eto is Eto. I don't think I have to explain that. Hernan
Yeah.
Crespo was way better before he came to Chelsea. You
Hmm.
can't say it's Chelsea's fault. It's like the timing when you hit form, the pressure of playing in the team. There are extenuating circumstances that 100% affect the way you play when you come to the Premier League.
No, I agree. But then, like there
Someone
has
said
to be.
rightly so, the
Yeah.
media itself that is in our contracts apparently,
Hmm.
allegedly, based on
Hmm.
Ruben Amorim's contract, he has like some crazy amount of press he has to do every week. Crazy.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
if the players have a similar schedule, they're always going to be pulled between certain things. Like I remember Mason Mount sitting there with young Philly and Chunks doing a pro direct video. He says, if you do this, you have to hit the celebration I show you. Mason Mount scores the goal and does the celebration Chunks tells him to do. You see what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah, I
saying?
remember.
But you know what I'm saying, right? The media is combining with sports, and you get pulled in different. You just do, and if you're of that age, you
Hmm.
naturally get pulled by it because that is what has influenced you before you ever made it big yourself. So it really becomes a problem, and press does not help the case 100%. Especially if you're not English in our club, press does not help it at all. Not at all. I mean, I remember Roy Keane making fun of David De Gea in out, in out, in out. Last 2 years, I didn't even hear him say anything about Onana. Not even a peep. I've not even heard him say anything about Onana. In fact, I've not even heard him say his name. He just goes, goalkeeper's not good enough. Why? Because he kept railing David De Gea week in, week out, week in, week out. And then he realized what the real level is. That's
Yeah.
the truth of the matter. That Champions League final and that Scudetto can't hide the truth. It
Hmm.
can't, because at the end of the day, a goalkeeper goal keeps at the end, and it will be exposed if your team's not defensively sound.
Right.
So there are this. I mean, I heard Roy Keane go on about Lingard over when Bruno first came here. Why is he not playing Lingard in the 10? Bruno is wasting the ball this time. I'm like, dude, he was doing GA every week. No, he's still saying you should play with Lingard, start with Lingard. Rashford is good. Rashford couldn't even score 10 goals in 3 seasons. Rashford is still good. Then finally, Paul Scholes had enough. No, so I'm sure you've seen the clips. Paul Scholes
Yeah,
just
yeah.
had enough. Because what happened, it's what I'm telling you. They are protected. The English players are 100% protected. And all the
Hmm.
people you've named, outside of Pulkit, named outside of Sancho, who anyway made his career in Germany, and Rashford, who's a homegrown, everybody else is not English. He said Mount. No, he said Ahmad. He said Anthony, and he said another name. I don't remember now, but Pulkit said 5 names. I remember
Garnacho.
that.
Yeah, I don't know.
Ganacho.
Yeah.
Not. He's also not English. He's
Hmm.
also, so that's what I'm saying. And
But then why is it not happening with, see, there has to be some kind of a foundational issue, because why is it not happening with other teams and other players? Do they have a, yeah, I think there was some issue in the
yeah,
midfield.
it's
It's
going
not good
a
now.
little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, so I was saying, I think there are young players who are social media impacted by, or whatever, affected by social media, joining other teams, doing really good, right? And like in the non bird countries, if that's the way to put it,
Mhm.
right? Like they're not English, they're coming to Premier League sides, they're going to Spain, they're going to Germany, doing good.
Yeah.
But what, like, is there has to be something to explain the jinx that's on United, where this these expensive good players signing just can't play good football here. I mean, and Anthony
I
is one of them.
100. Yeah, but you know what's the funny thing about
Yeah.
that, Ishan? I was talking to Ash about this yesterday. I'm like, Anthony killed it, killed it, killed it, and then the moment he played a Premier League team, he absolutely went missing.
Yeah.
But it's a fact, right? Because everyone was like, "Oh, but do you see what he's doing in La Liga?" I'm like, "Yeah, okay, fair enough." So he's like, "What is the problem with United?" I'm like, "Bro, he's just not good enough." He's like, "How is he doing it there?" The moment he plays an English team, he's gone missing. He played one
Yeah.
English team in the final. He went missing.
but
He
but
wasn't even impactful.
and I see, I understand the fact that the way that a player plays, right, their style of play is sometimes more suitable to a certain kind of football that
Yeah,
gets played
of
in a
course.
league, right? For example, I think McTominay, I understand, because I think the way that he plays Syria is perfect for him, right? Same as all these other players that go to, same for Anthony, right?
Yeah,
La Liga is the perfect league for him. He gets the
yeah.
space, they play that kind of football. Premier League is pretty physical in the way that it's built and the way the football is played here. I understand that. But then again, that comes back to the same point, that there are some foundational issues where you're not shortlisting the right players to buy. Right.
So one foundational issue I definitely believe is yeah, no, we discussed this, director. We discussed this. I'm talking about last season, right? But yes, we did discuss that earlier. Um, I think one problem which I don't like about Manchester United is that the moment you sign for a club, I kind of think you're forced to do media. I really think so. So yesterday I was on Twitter, no, maybe a couple of days ago, and suddenly pops up Patrick Chinaza Dogu. And this first tweet is like, okay, I'm going to try this out for a while. I'm like, wait a minute. You're 23 and you never had a Twitter account until you just joined here. And I was like,
Hmm.
surely this is not a good sign for us. That's what even Sheshko, I think Sheshko, they barely have like 15,000. I mean, 15,000 is actually a lot on Twitter, particularly. But even Sheshko, I think, has a new account. They're not even at 100,000. If you go to their Instagram, they're probably all in a million. All.
Hmm.
Dude, the United Stand did a video ages ago. I can't remember when, but they did a thing where, or they either saw a graphic where before you sign for United and before you sign for City, what were your
Yeah,
followers?
yeah, yeah. I
And
saw that.
I couldn't believe it, bro. They didn't even play a game for our club, and they were getting 4 times more followers just signing than City. City players were. 4 times
Yeah.
more just by signing. No games played. And I was thinking to myself, are these people pushing them to be a brand? And this
But I
knows where
think
I think we could have a real problem because
I don't
you're diverting their attention.
I don't think this even comes from the club side. I think it might just be the players,
To
managers, or
their
whatever
managers.
agents, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Because
Could be,
that
for
like
sure.
you'll never have the amount of eyes that are on you right now. Vishal Vaishal, like, bro. Um, so you'll never have see, Manchester United is one of the biggest footballing brand. That's a fact, right? So when you join for United, you've got so much eyes and so much
Exactly.
traction and clout that I think anybody would want to monetize it. They also like, I think it might just come from the players camp.
Yeah, no, you're right, Pulkit. That's kind of what I was
Yeah.
alluding to. I
Yeah.
think their management makes them do this. The problem they don't realize is this adds to
The
the
downside
pressure
effect.
that you may not able to handle already. And you have just added to your plate or
Yeah.
after that. So see, it's not an excuse, but I really feel that there are a lot of distractions when you're a United player. Like you said, I don't think it's a coincidence that the people you name that were successful already are either too old for, I mean, rather who passed the social media stage or already had like families. They've got other things to do. Dude. Bruno has like 3 kids. Cavani has like 3 kids. No, nobody's got time for Twitter. Nobody's got time for Twitter, dude. When you're training 5 days a week and playing a game, you know the funny thing is when, in fact, you know what's really weird? When David De Gea came back with Fiorentina to play the friendly,
Mhm.
outside of Old Trafford, funny enough, his children came and asked like for a signature on of Bruno on like on one of their shirts. Now they are actually friends.
Yeah.
If they had time to do that, he could have just mailed it. They know each other for what now? 5, 6, 7, 8 years now. He could have just mailed it. No, but the kids literally came there, got a photo, got their little signature, and they were like so happy to meet him back. So these people got other shit to do. If I may be so blunt to say that they don't. Bro, if I was a celebrity or you were a celebrity and I go, bro, can you just hook me up with the signed T-shirt? You'd be like, yeah, cool, signed, seal
Yeah.
delivered. You're like, bro, I'm not that busy where I can't swap a sign and ask my assistant to send it. These
Mhm.
people just have other shit to do. They
No,
don't
again,
want
but
to do
then
this.
But I think see, this is what happens. This is what is happening at maybe Madrid and Barcelona and all these big brands, right? Like, so you see what Yamal does off the pitch, but you don't really care about it because what he does on the pitch. Now, of course, it's another case of he's the local boy. He's grown up in the same city. He's grown up with the same people, same academy, playing in the fucking same team. I get it. But all I'm saying is that this is something that everybody goes through. Like, uh, social media is now a big part of football. That's how it is. I mean, it's
Yeah,
been the revenue flowing and with all the traction and action it gets
100%.
you. It is a big part of football now,
For sure.
and that is why
100%.
the how why are you replying to people on chat?
Because I don't want to break your
Oh,
like people
like,
are saying hello to me, so I don't want to break your flow. So I'm anyway,
really,
yeah.
really appreciate it. But
I'm
yeah, so
trying to be a good host after the Kalesh we did for the first 10 minutes when everyone was with their popcorn.
no, man, the Kalesh is very important, guys.
Yeah.
And there is no love lost in this Kalesh. So that's the best kind of
No,
Kalesh.
I mean, listen, yeah, I say it out of respect. Like I've seen better Liverpool. I mean, we won't go through it again, but I have seen way better Liverpool players. To sum it up,
Yeah. No, I think nobody. See, there are better Liverpool. There would be better Liverpool captains. But you understand where we
yeah,
as
no,
fans
no,
are
of
coming.
course, yeah, of course, of course.
We Ruchir
We
is
need
saying we
more
need more
Kalesh.
Kalesh. Bro, there's you need to rile us up. Just like say something so
Why rile him
obnoxiously.
up? But I literally was highlighting your comments here. Actually, you said right that we are scouting some South American talent mistake. In fact, I'm highlighting what you said. I just don't want to break the flow of conversation because actually, for the first 20 minutes, we did a lot of that. So I'm just
Mm.
trying to rein it in. Actually, to be honest, I don't want
But
to rein it in, but I'm trying to.
Mystic is such a bully now.
Yeah,
Like if you
I'm,
miss only even one
yeah.
message, nobody's giving me attention today. You're like my girlfriend, dude.
let's not get yourself in any trouble, dude,
Ah,
please.
yeah. She's so good, man. That's why. She's just so perfect. I'll say it again. Since past 13 years, we are throwing money to all the problems without building a property like Liverpool did with club. That's why we're suffering right now. The new players who are signing with United looks okay. We'll just take Rhythm's comment.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
interesting. Um, with club, that's why we saw. Yeah, see, this is what I've said multiple times, and I've only gotten hate for it. By the way, meanwhile, कि there have only been two successful rebuilds in the Premier League in the last 10-15 years. One is Liverpool, the second is Arsenal. And Arsenal can be completely new para. They've not finished their rebuild because they've not really won any big trophies. So, but regardless from where they started to where they are now, is a massive improvement that no other team has been able to do, right? And for that you need patience. But I feel that we talk about TV money and we talk about the you know United's golden time a lot. Most of the fans are too used to social, like being on social media when their team are doing so good. So
Mhm.
United, not just social media, but like in general conversations. I also feel that uh, United management actually bows down to the fans sometimes. Like they sack their managers and they sign big name
Yeah.
players. They do it, but I don't think that's a very sustainable way. The reason United is still here is because of the brand value that they hold and the kind of revenue that they pull every year because of their brand. अगर ये नहीं हो रहा होता and you would have invested this much money into these many bad players or like whatever bad investments, then I think it would have been curtains, man. I mean, what do you think about that, Nathan?
I mean, I don't know if I disagree with you, but I also think like in the last 13 years, we haven't won any league titles, but we have actually like gone to finals, won cups, won FA
Yeah,
cups. So
but
it's
also
not like it's
Chennai
not
was
like it's not been, yeah, it's not like been a total dud.
Mhm.
Like the only coaches that actually didn't win anything was Moyes and Solskjaer, but even Solskjaer went to semi-finals and finished second and third. So it's
Yeah.
not like even the unsuccessful coaches actually did all right in the end. Moyes, I
Mm.
think by the time we sacked him, we were seventh, something like that. But honestly, you have to throw money because when you turn around and you go, the prices of the seats are going up. We better see some net result of that money being spent. Our willingness of spending our own money cannot be taken for granted. So that
Mm.
is where I go. That is where I go, bro. I don't care. Like if you have to spend your way out of it, spend your way out of it, or keep the prices low. This club is built on the backs of miners, literally working
Mm.
class as working
Okay,
class
let's
can get. Yeah,
yeah.
like bro, and Jim Ratcliffe is comparing us to London, Fulham's club, where the prices are more because the demand is more because the supply is less. Simple economics.
Yeah.
You think a sir would know that, considering he does business.
Mm.
And more importantly, and this is the best part, which no one will tell you because we don't live in England. Apparently, and I didn't know this until I heard it maybe a couple of months ago when the interview came out. Fulham is in one of the most expensive neighborhoods in the most expensive city in England. And the man is comparing us to Manchester because we have an 80,000 stadium. Bro, that's not how demand and supply works. You can't charge everyone £1,000 to sit up and sit right at the bottom of an 80,000 stadium. 20,000, 80,000 is lights out difference.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it was crazy to me. He's comparing the poshest part of England to the working class background the city as well as the club has.
Mm.
Is out of touch, completely out of touch for a man who supposedly is a billionaire businessman. Completely.
Yeah, sometimes I see all these, club owners because of course if they've got the money to own a Premier League team, they're widely successful people, and I think that how do you not fucking know how to run a business? Just like fucking hire people, man. Just like fucking hire good people to run this shit for
No,
you.
hire football people. Yeah, the Glazers. You know who the Glazers hired? Do you know who they were?
No,
I
no,
kid you not. They were people that they literally went to business school with. Yeah.
Oh, nepotism.
No, forget that. Those people also didn't have a football background. Forget the nepotism. Bayern is nepotism for the last 50 years. That is fine.
Yeah,
It is incompetency hiring. Forget the
yeah.
nepotism part. And bro,
Yes.
when people ask us what's wrong with United, I'm like, dude, we're not run by anybody who knows football.
Hmm.
How else to answer that question? And then they're like, but they have all this money. Why don't they spend it? Because they don't want to. Like
Hmm.
Amiram does not want to play a back four. These people don't want to hire football. They want to hire their friends. Then like,
Correct.
what should the fans do? The fans can't do shit, dude, because they own 70% of the club.
Hmm.
They don't want to sell, so they don't have to sell to you. That's the best part. They had
Hmm.
class A shares. Class A shares are private shares. They don't need to sell shit to you. Even if you buy the class B shares, there's no voting. You don't have a
Yeah.
voting right. You just have money. You have dividends at some point of time. That's all you get. But you have to
And that time
sit
the
down and
stock's going down,
but the
so it
thing
would
is,
also be the market.
you have to explain that to people because people can't,
Yeah, yeah,
for whatever reason, understand that we had zero football people in the club running the
yeah.
club.
So I feel, see, if that's the case, if you're hiring people who have zero footballing background, then I think it's way beyond fucking the manager and the system. This is what you
Yeah,
all should be
of course.
fighting against, man.
But we
Like,
can't do anything now because, like I just explained to you, they own all the Class A shares. Class A shares have all the control of the voting and the ownership and everything. The Class B shares only gives you dividends.
so
So
all
you can't
executive
do
decisions
anything.
are
They will
actually
buy
off
all.
our.
You think United fans don't have enough money to buy this club? After how much money we spend every year just to get tickets?
Hmm.
They can easily buy this club, yeah. They put it out on like GoFundMe. We'll buy the club out in a month. We will raise 10 billion. I guarantee you. They have complete control. They don't want to sell. You can't make people do something they don't. They have bought it outright. You can't do anything about it.
True, true.
Yeah. Look at this. Mourinho owns an estate in Fulham and visits me from time to time. It's a rich people's area in London. Really rich,
Rich,
bro. Like
rich
really rich
people,
Fulham areas.
rich people's area in a rich people's country. Sorry, rich people's city.
And the comparison, dude. The comparison absolutely outrageous. Like really. Should we end
What?
up on Newcastle? Sorry, what?
Yes, yes, let's do it. I mean,
Yeah.
whoa, I'm super excited. Like after Liverpool, this is the match I'm super excited for, man. I mean, this is, oh, it's gonna be something because is Visa back yet, or is he not back?
Injured.
Still injured, right? So Voldemort still plays because God and is Gordon back? Was it because I called him the Voldemort?
No, because it sounds in my head, it sounds like you said Voldemort. So I started laughing.
No, listen, that's what I meant. I wanted to call him Voldemort.
So
It's been
that's why I laughed.
yeah,
No, so
yeah,
that's
yeah,
why I laughed. Yeah.
yeah.
Is he injured? Pope, Murphy,
Oh, I thought
Lascelles,
Arteta is injured.
Trippier,
Fuck it. Oh man, what?
Livramento, Willock, Tonali, Barnes, Voldemort is injured.
No, no, this is not the injury list. This is the bench. I also got confused
The
for a bit.
bench slash injured and suspended players. So sorry.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Shah, Ramsey, Visa.
Davies, Havertz, Odegaard, Madueke. Oh, Madueke got injured as well.
Yeah, he's out for
But
2 months, I think.
but Saka is back. Saka is back. Hincapie, by the way, guys, for people who were when I talked about Arteta, Hincapie never been injured in his career. Comes to Arsenal. I'm just saying there has to be something wrong.
See,
I'm just like
you deserve the abuse from Daksh. Okay, I'm telling you
yeah.
personally.
No, no, Daksh, I think said it with so much love because I'm obsessed with Arteta and Arsenal.
I mean, this looks a lot
But
more
man, this
promising.
is
You look at
yeah,
it like
but
this.
this is so lopsided, man. 23-7.
Pretty sure
And
a
what are the
lot of
last
their
few results?
some
Arsenal
last
win,
couple of
Arsenal
results
win.
have been in their favor. But two out of their three results have come in the
Oh,
last couple of years. What is it?
oh,
EFL
but
Cup. Oh, EFL Cup. Fair enough.
yeah, yeah. EFL Cup
That's
में 4-0 on aggregate. But they won the Premier League match also in 24.
dude. Don't be shameless, dude. Seriously, they won the last. They won 3 games in 2024.
Yeah, dude, and they
Dude,
won
don't
the
be shame.
2023
Don't be
tie-up
shameless,
also
dude.
at St James's. This is a very I remember these games, man, because Isak completely dominated these games. How can I forget it? Oh, I've seen them in Isaac compilations. That's how I know them. But I am wait. This is at Emirates, kya? Oh shit.
This is
Okay.
in no St
No, no,
James.
it's St James's, right? Oh man, Newcastle's gonna nick it. Oh man, I'm gonna enjoy this match so much. It's gonna be a hate watch for a like oof. So excited about this.
I
But see,
think. Are you doing any of the lives?
I think I might just do it tomorrow, 7:30. But I have to be. I have to. I'm leaving tomorrow night for my flight, so I'll see how that goes on. This is happening tomorrow, or this is on Sunday, right?
No, this
No,
is
no,
Sun. This is Sunday.
no. I'll be in
Liverpool's games
Singapore.
tomorrow 7:30.
So by this time, I'll be in Singapore. By the time Arsenal plays
Do a
Newcastle.
cheeky stream, yeah, stream, yeah.
You're cheeking. There is no way I can do it because I'll be on a conference. So I'm working for 4 days straight. It's all
What is it?
meeting.
It'll be 9 o'clock. India will be
I think there's a 2.5, 3 hour
six
difference.
six thirty 6:30
Yeah,
Singapore.
yeah. So that's just like prime time, right? So and I anyway have all my for the next 4 5 days. I have my breakfast, lunch, dinner all booked. So it's gonna be a tough one. But I won't be able to watch this match. But I really have a feeling that Newcastle is gonna trump Arsenal in this match. They're without Odegaard, Madueke. Yeah. So it's gonna be Gyökeres, Saka, and Martinelli who's from. Yeah, man. I feel so too. It would still be more than your club.
I,
So
why are you throwing shade? You don't even know which club he supports. Imagine if
I
it's
know,
Madrid.
man. It's just
Then you'll
very,
just suffer.
it's just very reflexive, man. I don't know.
Jesus, Havertz, Odegaard, Madueke, and Nketiah. To be honest, I don't think
They,
Jesus or Havertz would play anyway because Gyökeres is there.
yeah. But
Odegaard
they
and
now,
Madueke are definitely a miss.
I think with Eze, they even have that spot covered. Nwaneri is also pretty good. So I think now they have a squad to make merry with injuries. They'll be pretty fine. But regardless, wait, how have they started Merino at striker and not Gyökeres in the predicted
I
lineup?
think I think it's a predicted lineup, or yeah, I don't know why. Oh, the last starting 11. Sorry,
Oh, got it. All good,
yeah,
all good.
this is the last
So I
starting
think
11.
Gyökeres starts, Martinelli starts, Saka starts, Eze starts at cam. Then you've got Merino and Rice, Saliba, Gabriel, Calafiori, Timber makes for
Yeah.
itself.
So
Pretty solid
what are
team,
you saying? Yeah,
but I think Newcastle minus at St James's at that atmosphere, I'll always give them an edge. Always give them an edge. And they've
the
got a pretty.
expected the XG is 0.25. Oh, sorry,
Wait,
this is just the players.
Gimares
Sorry, this
versus
is just of the
Gyökeres.
players. Yeah,
I got so confused for a
Abish,
second.
even I was also how is it zero?
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. Yeah, the bets are not bad. Yeah, Newcastle underdog.
I would actually
Uh,
bet on a draw for this match because
yeah,
Arsenal are not going to concede a lot. I have a feeling. Not a feeling, but like they have one of the best defenses in the world right
yeah,
now.
yeah. They are not
Maybe,
going to
maybe,
concede a lot.
maybe the best. Maybe the best. Arguably the best.
I agree. I don't think they're going to concede a lot either.
So, so I think it could be a boring 0-0, 1-1, something like that. I am hoping for a 1-0 for Newcastle. So I'm going to predict that. But it's going to be a
Yeah,
0-0
I,
1.
I'll go 0-0. But I have no idea what to expect with Newcastle, sadly. But yeah,
But you know what's gonna happen with Arteta's Arsenal, so they're gonna just play haram ball.
the question is, what song are they going to play in the training ground this week?
Probably something that Liverpool plays at our training ground. They have a habit of.
All right. So,
The,
okay, we'll sum it up. Any shocks? Any predicted shocks? One simple. Any predicted shocks for the game week? Let me bring up the game
yeah,
week again for you to see.
yeah. It's not really a shock, but I think Brighton has a solid chance and Newcastle has a solid chance. Apart from that, it's going to be pretty boom. I also think Ange is definitely going to lose to Sunderland.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that
I in
Marinakis
my
is going to be
in my
crying in his pillow, dude.
yeah in my league predictions, I have Sunderland pretty safe. They're not in the relegation zone.
These people. One for
Wow,
me.
guys, there's so much shade for you in the comments.
It's okay. I know they're joking. Yeah, I'd go nil. I'd say still nil-nil. I have a feeling it's going to be boring. And as Mystic has happily put it, Newcastle and United win, will be same points with Arsenal. I guess we will be there if it happens.
I mean, there is a lot of ifs in this statement. You sound like a Arsenal fan, but
I mean, like, I guess what he's trying to say is we're not that far off as maybe the
no,
frustration
yeah,
shows.
that's what I said, right? Like, I think United's bad season has been widely exaggerated, and that's mostly happened because of the Grimsby game, which is a one-off. We all know it. I mean, 9 out of 10 times United wins that match. It was that one. Sometimes it happens, right? We've also lost to Plymouth. Where is Ishan from? I'm from Dehradun, Nitesh. We're on two opposite ends of the country.
So, anything you'd like to plug, dude? Anything, any plans, anything before we wrap up?
Yeah, just like
Any,
guys, if you're new here, if you don't subscribe to me, just please subscribe to me. Um,
and
I'm gonna,
I'll put Twitter.
yeah,
I'll put it on.
Twitter, YouTube. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it here.
I
I don't have
believe
my Twitter.
I put it
Wait,
out
I'm
there.
gonna. Yeah, wait.
That's the one, right? What I put.
Wait 1 second. Yeah, that's me on Twitter, and I'm gonna put my
Pin it.
yes. Thank
Pin it
you.
on Twitter.
And this is us on YouTube. If you're not subscribed, then what are
No,
y'all doing?
your channel is linked on the
Oh,
heading of the video.
perfect. Just like drop a
At
follow.
the Bun Tiki show. Yes, it's put there also. Yeah,
Yes.
that's
Mr.
what.
By it's
Sorry.
very tough for me to stream before leaving because I have my entire day planned tomorrow, and then I'm leaving late tomorrow directly to the airport, and then I'm flying, and then it's yeah, M go. Okay, M go. KL Rahul, I get, dude. Why Ravi Gupta, man? Come on. I mean, I'm just like, man, never mind. Yeah, I live in Dehradun, by
Um,
the way. Sorry.
I'm looking forward to some food pictures, dude. I don't know if you'll be posting any on Twitter, but I'll be looking forward to those.
You're
I
not on
always look
Instagram,
forward
right?
to. No, no.
No, no.
I enjoy my peace, dude.
For you, I'll definitely start posting on Twitter. I'm a big
I mean,
foodie.
you can just send it to me now.
I
You
can
don't
send it
have
to
to
you.
go through that trouble anymore.
Yeah.
But yeah,
No, but I'm a big foodie. So if you have any recommendations in Singapore, I'd love to have them. So that I can
I
plan
have
my
none.
lunch.
I don't leave. I don't go past state borders at the moment.
Oh, you love Goa that much?
No, my idea of traveling is different places. I don't really want to go to Asia first. I want to. I really want to go to Italy. If I can help it, I want to go to Italy first.
I'm going
Ah,
on in February. Yeah, I mean that's gonna be. I mean, no, I'm too obsessed with Italy. I mean, I've held back myself for way too long. It was so usually when people go to Europe, they do multiple countries at the same time. For me, it was if I'm going to Italy, I'm going to be there for a couple of weeks.
oh,
Um,
wow, you're gonna do Italy a couple of weeks. Wow,
yeah,
that's
yeah, I
gonna
have
be
the
fun.
entire
That's gonna be
itinerary
fun.
planned. Yeah, and I want to road trip a lot. And there's a few of my friends have recently been, so I have a lot of like recommendations. So and I'm going there for the food, man. I'm going there for the food. It's
Don't get me. I get very envious there. I get very envious of people who go to food destinations I want to go to.
yeah, but
Seriously.
Goa is such a good like Goa is my favorite Indian city for food. I mean, I don't know where you live, but I'm a big fan of Cavatina, Mon Petit Frere.
So
These are my go-to places.
Cavatina is Avinash Martin's
Yeah,
restaurant in
yeah,
South Goa, Benali.
yeah, yeah, yes, and it's my
So
their
I get
last the last menu that they've changed is not really their best, but their chef's tasting is like the best food I've ever had.
He was on the short list, no, for the Ambani's wedding.
Yeah,
Making
yeah. Oh, was it? Oh. And then there's near Cavatina only. There's this brunch place called Mon Petit Frère, which translates to "Mera Chota Bhai." But regardless, it's one of my favorite brunch places. I really like there. I really like what is that place,
Wait,
man?
did you say there?
There, yeah. You don't like it?
No, I live in the north. I went all the way to the south for Cavatina. That's how I know
Oh,
it.
but there is also. I think it's somewhere in the between. I don't think it's in the south. But I have a pretty exhaustive list of all the places that I've been to, and I like rate them. I'm one of those.
One minute, they're telling us to check Fabrizio, which
Oh
God, this year has not been a great year for him. Don't want to be depressed now just before we're done.
no, I think they're doing.
Savinho closing in on an agreement. Ballon d'Or votes 1380. Usman Dembele. Vitinha got 700 votes.
More than, oh my god, Rafina only has 620.
यार, bro, this is I
How the
hate
fuck
this.
does Cole
Just
Palmer have to? How the
not
fuck does Cole Palmer
interested,
have
bro.
211 votes, man? Who the fuck
Not
are these people?
just not interested in this award, man. This award is horrendous. Genuinely horrendous. This is. I
Horrible.
mean,
No, but like I've never rated it. It's just like see when the vote count came out in what 2019 when Van Dijk lost to Messi with 5 votes. Oh man, that hurt. But
Rafinha will be out for 3 weeks with a new injury suffered yesterday. He will miss the Barcelona PSG game. Oh,
oh
and
god,
Juan Garcia is also going to be out with undergo arthroscopy, which is basically what is you put that incision and then that machine goes through like it's arthroscopy. It's like a thin kind of minimally invasive surgery. But yeah,
damn.
what I think we will do is I don't know if Ishan agrees, but we'll do some chill streams during the international break where everyone's stress is a lot lower. We did a fantastic one the other day where I think it was me, Ishan, Satwik, and Akshata. And I was only
Ritwik,
watching the game, but then
Ritwik.
sorry, Ritwik.
Yeah,
I only joined the second half. I was watching the stream, and then Ishan did the watch along, and I just joined in. I think we'll do some more dedicated, reasonable hours chill stream so more people can join in because a lot of
yeah,
people are studying and stuff. So
yeah. And
we'll figure out something when you're back.
I'm on a so after Singapore, I'm going to Bali for a vacation. So I think I will have some chill time there. So maybe we could plan something after the 5th of October, and then when I'm back, Then I'm full time here, and then we can.
Done.
Yeah. All right, guys.
I actually agree with this. I actually agree with this.
Yeah, man. I mean, fuck that.
Ridiculous.
But I think we all knew he's not gonna win. Not just because whatever. I don't want to say xenophobia, but because like Rafinha did have a very good season as well. I just assume that he'll be on the podium. I just assume that he'll be third,
Same.
and Dembele is gonna win. Rafinha is gonna be second, and so the winner is okay. I'm not okay. Like
Yeah.
I'm pretty happy with the winner. I think he deserved it. But the rest of the ranking is just all over the place, and I don't get how Pedri is not there. How fucking Cole Palmer is at the 7th position. But fuck that, man. Fuck that award.
Anything else? Anything else you'd like to sign off on? Any future plans? Any collab streams? Anything that you
Yeah,
have
let's do
lined
it,
up
man.
that you want to
I
do?
mean, I
No,
need to
any you're doing coming that you want to plug now? Like any you're doing any plans that you have
guys,
already?
mistake, just the way you played the agent between me and Nathan, you should start doing it with other people as well. Play my agent, man. Just get me some fucking collabs, because I am just way too busy with work to matlab, do this, and then how it gets. So nothing is coming in the near future. But then if you all want it, just like I don't know, pitch me to people, man. Just tell them, have Ishan on your show. He's so good. He's so pretty. Say something. And and yeah, commissions will come, bro. Commissions will come.
Commissions.
Chalo.
पढ़ाई
All
पढ़ाई
right.
कर ले. Uh, take care, guys. Thank you for joining us. Thank you, Ishan. Again, the he's put it in the chat. Plus, it's the headline on the description. Do drop a like on the road to 500 subs, and then of course 1,000 subs. Hopefully by next season beginning, 1,000 subs. Hopefully, and we'll see you in the next one. Thank you
Yes. Thank you so
and
much
good
for
night,
having
guys.
me. See you guys.